Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week of D&D, where my players and I roll dice, play make believe, and kick ass. Well, they more like the players kick my stuff's ass, and they are very, very unforgiving about it. Pretty much, they are the JoJo meme of two people curb stomping one guy, and one guy drinking tea, finishes his tea, then comes in and joins in the ass kicking. That's pretty much it. So, who would like to recap last week, as we have an additional person here with us this session? Our long lost half orc monk, Mogash, played by the ever illustrious Ethan.
Bonjour.
Insert audience applause. Our huge audience of zero right now.
Some
So, yes, who would like to recap?
stuff happened.
We came, we saw, we punched a child, we left.
Yeah, pretty much. We went and talked with Shady Fuck and Maroja, gave him his sword, bought some cool monk item for Raylan.
Mm-hmm.
We all did different things. Gara went back to the islands with Raiden. Raiden went to go visit his uncle. Gara went to go visit her family. Uh, and uh, Finn went to the desert because, yeah, just crazy like that to go to a desert for no reason at all, just to relax. Serena went to go visit her parents. Got dropped off at the plushie shop. Uh, we leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a weird, just bunch of random stuff happening kind of day. Uh, Mercy apparently lost her wings because her uh, her grandpappy was lost his powers. Kai put on some strange crown that connected him to Zariel. For whatever messed up reason, he decided to go with that.
Because it's Kai.
Because it's Kai. He likes the crown. He likes pretending he's king. King of nothing. He is crowned king nothing here, you know?
He's he,
Uh,
he is crowned uh, King Gay Disaster. Yeah.
yeah,
Or no,
exactly.
by disaster.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, Apparently, Kai asked Zariel to help out with the angelic situation because Grandpappy Angel was on trial. So Zariel butted in awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Got everything sorted out. Nothing bad happened. He still lost his powers though, and got to work on getting Mercy her wings back.
Okay. Good recap. All right. So if you didn't have an inspiration, you get one now.
Awesome. Nah, I used it last time I had one.
Yes, you did. So, as you guys have had some time of reprieve to go and do what you wish, to relax or get things done, as it's been, I'd say, a few days of rest for you all. However much time you want before regrouping and continuing on with what your primary mission was before this all happened. Before having to deal with death cults and the plots to summon forth archfiends into the material plane, into the hosts of poor mortals who didn't want to be, Kai, James. But you guys have regrouped at Fort Starfall after a few days of work-free time, and as you guys all regather, Finn being the last one to arrive, as he's well, the unofficial taxi for the group, or maybe official taxi by now, as he's having to go around picking up everyone, from Serena to Gara to an additional member who has returned. For Raiden, who is the fresh blood, the greenhorn of the group, as you see Finn return, you see that he's come back with an additional green-skinned member. Someone Gar seems very familiar with, as everyone else seems familiar with as well. Dressed in a very minimalist attire is, I think, a good way to describe him. Ethan, if you would like to describe Mogash for Raiden here.
Yeah. Standing pretty tall. Let me look what I put in the bio. Yeah, geez, wow. Like 6 feet 8 inches. Pretty tall, muscular half orc, wearing no shirt at all. Not even shoes. He just has like some loose fitting sort of monk bottoms. Standing tall, muscular, broad shouldered, shoulders sort of rolled back. You see tattoos kind of all over the right side of his chest and going to his back and going down. And you also see those are all kind of black ink and sort of depicting different things. You see axes, you see boars, you see other sort of maybe athletic things. But you do see some other kinds of tattoos that start at about a shoulder. You see these silver, looks like a silver line that wraps around his arm and comes to his fist, where at his fist that silver line is actually goes into a dragon mouth with the mouth opening at his fist. And those seem to have like this dull kind of whitish blue glow constantly. They're always slightly glowing. His hair is long. It's pulled back into sort of like a bun, a ponytail bun. No shoes, as I mentioned before, and just kind of walking in with a big smile. And as he sees you, he's like, "Ah, yes, you must be the one they were talking about, Raiden, right?" And he walks up very, very excitedly towards you. "Nah, I'm Mogash. I'm Mogash. Nice to meet you. I look. I heard that you're a monk. That's so cool. What path do you follow again? They didn't really give me a good description."
Hey, Mogash. My name's Raiden. I follow path of the 4 elements. I can manipulate nature.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I met someone once who they were like not quite a monk, but they're like chakras, and they like made a snake like out of water. Can you do that? Can you make a snake out of water?
Sure.
Oh, can I see it? Please, please, please. You gotta show me.
Sure, man. I'll do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like right here, or like where do you want to do it? I don't know. Where do you need to train?
Gara, I bet you missed this.
No, I can do it here. It's fine.
Of course I missed this. I mean, why do you think I went back?
Oh, hi Sarita. Hi Mercy. Hi Guided. Hey everyone. Snake thing. Yes, let's see it.
Yeah, that's all that's important now.
It's like a kid with a
So
new
how-
toy.
So how am I gonna do this exactly? I'm just gonna like do some martial arts and just make a snake out of water.
Yeah.
All right, as you
As
see,
you, because that's one of your moves, right? That you can expend your key for. The
It's known as
snake out of
water.
water. No, I can do a fire snake, but I mean I can shapeshift many things. So yeah, I think it can do it.
okay.
Oh,
So-
so cool.
Sort of awkward, but So as you see, Raiden would do some poses, and he would get a ball of water, but then it would move into a sort of into a line, as a rope, but then it would turn into a snake and show it to you.
Oh, hey, can you make it like go up and I'll try to run on it, jump off it?
I don't think that's wise.
Who said anything about wise? It would be cool and fun. Come on.
Hasn't really stopped them before.
Wow. To be
It's-
fair, that didn't stop him from trying to run over lava.
Hey, it was an experiment for science. Kai, you can respect science, right? Right, Kai?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Considering he's the one that had to fix the boots.
I work double shift for you. Double
And I'm
shift means
so-
2 days straight of work.
And I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful. and I know now not to run on lava. You
It's
know?
just like the time when someone came up to me and wanted to pay me an exposure.
This water's now lava, right? And he just looks at Raiden.
Yeah, it's not lava.
See, it's fine. Look, I ran on a water snake before. I just want to do it again.
We have a
Alright.
trial to get to.
Oh, all right.
Oh gosh, it's people like you who are the reason I drink.
Look, you would drink whether I was here or not, Kai. Let's be honest.
You're right, but you add a bottle.
Cars, I'm gonna teleportation circle us to the temple of Serena's father.
Azrael.
Yeah, same thing.
Dragon Dad.
Okay. All right. So you gather
You
everyone
know,
up.
he could freeze that water and run up it.
True, I
Oh,
can do that.
shit.
Oh, Mogash.
I think
No,
I could do it.
Mogash
too.
could freeze it
I
and
could
then
freeze
run
it.
up. That's what I meant. Sorry, I was a bit late, but I was dealing with something else. So
Okay. So
It's all good.
apparently, a lion wants to talk with Commander Sapphire.
the lion can talk. Wait, when did we awaken a lion?
Cars, we had the ability to awaken and you didn't tell me?
I mean, who could do this?
No.
I mean,
It was. I'm pretty sure it was Mercy. Just Terra was set to Golden Lion instead of Mercy. So
it's fine. It's fine. We're just joking at this point, obviously, because
well, I can't remember who has control over the Golden Lion. Who I set
we
that to.
all have.
We all do.
We all
Oh.
do.
We all
You
do.
took away my goat, though. How dare you?
You're abusing it.
You were abusing
You
the
and the
goat.
goat.
I stopped. I want my goat privileges back, please.
No,
I mean, I don't even have control of the goat.
the goat's dead. Sorry, son.
Not even I have.
Mogash, you missed Cars taking the goat out back and shooting it.
That golden.
We had that for dinner and stew the other night. So.
Oh, you ate the meat without me?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
God damn it!
Oh dear.
Oh, you people and the animals.
That's
Have an animal,
that's
leave me alone. I have quite a
That's
few
peace.
animals, but
as well as Peace does, but he actually brings them all with him.
I mean, I do have a pseudo dragon, but that's back at the island, so
Too many animals.
Hey.
All the animals die.
no,
No, no.
no. My pseudo dragon is with my mom,
Cars,
I'm
I'd like
gonna.
to
Yeah.
do the thing where I resummon two of the three, and then the third one I would like to bury it and then take you out back and shoot you in the back of the head.
I will summon Crystal, and we will just freeze you.
Ah! Okay, fine. 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 All animals are fine. I wouldn't do that
Okay.
anyway. That's too cruel. But,
Uh,
so, Mercy, you go find, Commander Sapphire, which isn't very hard as she is, well, drawn in by the commotion going on of everyone just arriving there. As you guys bring a bit more of a, well, Mogash certainly bringing a bit more of a excitable atmosphere to the area, as everyone else is still just kind of just trying to, well, recover from the recent events. So you can find her easily just kind of standing there watching with a slight smile, her arms crossed.
Commander,
Ah, yes. Mercy, how are you doing?
adjusting. Have your
It's-
people returned?
yes, they have. They've returned just the other day. They are resting right now and getting checked over by the medical staff.
That's good to know. Most of them are right?
Most of them are. A lot of them are dealing with less physical ailments and more psychological. Apparently, that area they were going through, uh, well, apparently messes with your head a lot.
Have the cursed ones disappeared from the curse?
Yes. Those, well, the ones that were afflicted, had their afflicted limbs promptly removed quickly, as I'm sure your short friend, she's gonna kind of point to Kai, can attest. My toe's bleeding.
Have
Sorry.
you tried
I'm
just
sorry
not?
to hear that,
Oh.
Commander.
One sec.
Wait.
One sec. I just kind of felt something kind of, just it's kind of like moist feeling and, yeah.
well, DM injured, guys. Sadly, we can't play today.
I guess that's game, folks. We appreciate you watching, but
I'm
the
okay.
DM is injured and needs to
Bleeding
go to
to
the
death.
hospital.
The
No, I'm
DM is
okay.
bleeding to
I
death.
just, I got a Kleenex wrapped around it.
The
Shush,
DM
Garth,
has
you're
been
bleeding to
mortally
death.
wounded. The DM has
The
been
DM has been mortally wounded, and the clerics cannot help him.
Apparently, somehow,
For a moment, I thought it was Sapphire that got her,
No,
toe
no.
bleeding.
No, that's me. No, I don't know how I did that, but apparently somehow I, well, chipped my toenail and it just kind of split down the middle.
It's
Ow.
Sebastian's fault.
Ooh.
She covered
uh,
up.
Shishkarts, we're still mourning your death. You're not human. Since Scars died, I'm now the DM. Everybody's level 20. and gets
Denied! No!
Yay! Level
No!
20.
If we can return.
Yes.
I had a favor to ask, possibly.
Yes, sure, of course. What can I help you with?
Would you happen to have a fast form of transportation of some sort?
Fast in what aspect? By magical or
Magical,
non-magical?
flying, whatever. Whichever gets me closer to the Dragonfang Mountains.
Oh, wait, Dragonfang Mountains. Aren't those the far northern mountain ranges on the northern continents?
Quite correct.
Why would you want to go to that dreadful place?
There might be a item of interest.
An item of interest? Well, I don't know anyone who could magically send you there. And we, well, don't really have much invested in, well, flight. Uh, well, magical flight contraptions. I know other places have invested research into it, but as for us, we've kind of more kept our feet on the ground.
I see. I don't know why I thought that Moon Elves would have more advancements in this.
Well, we have advanced in many areas. That is just one area that we have never focused on. We've just never
Understood.
felt any means to.
Understood.
I mean, I guess.
Well, thank you for your time.
I mean, if we did, it would have certainly given us a bigger advantage over the Empire if, during our warring days. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't.
That is not funny.
She just kind of just gently nudges you in the side a bit. So, oh, it's a joke. I, well, we are more amicable allies. Well, acquaintances now at least. Still working out some of well, the kinks of what multiple years of war can do between two nations and people. Hopefully by the time I'm an old crone, hopefully the people of our two nations will be more relaxed around one another. Kind of like how, well, your group is with my people. Unfortunately, though, I'm sorry I do not have what you seek.
Thank you for your time.
Hmm.
Again.
Well, if there's anything else I can help you with, just ask. If it's within my capabilities, I will offer the assistance.
Thank you for the offer.
Alright. So, as you guys take some time to reminisce, Mogash getting his time to freak out over, hey, fellow monk, sharing cool, what you guys can do, where you guys trained, who trained you, sharing off, comparing tattoos. As Raiden has his own. I'm not sure what should I call them, tattoos or just markings at this point.
Markings and some
Alright.
tattoos.
Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and monks, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is monk now just a gender?
Yes.
Okay.
Buck just beeps, like angrily, just like being left out.
Oh, he's part of the gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris, how dare you? Fucking racism. Temple of Azurdel, yes.
Would that be kind of more sexist?
Indeed.
Not Volcano, got it. I'll
Volcano,
start drawing a teleportation circle to take us to the Temple of Azurdel.
Volcano could be fun. You all die.
I think the volcano would be fun.
You all die.
In a glorious death, correct.
I'm gonna
No.
tank the volcano car.
Except for Serena and Kai, they die more slowly.
Oh,
Fire
Pain.
resistance.
Spain.
Angara, if she rages, angrily punches Volcano.
Yeah.
Temple of Azurdel, please.
Okay. So as you take the time to draw up your, are you drawing? Wait, you doing circle or just teleportation?
Circle. I'm subtracted the spell slot because I got Mogesh here.
Okay. So yeah, as you take the time to draw up your uh, magical circle right in the runes for the location that you're trying to get to, as you finish the final one, the circle begins to glow with arcane energy, and you guys are whisked off to the Temple of Azurdel. As you apparate in front of the temple, you find that the temple is not the same when you left it last time. As you guys appear here, you see that it's been cleaned up a lot. A lot of the overgrown grass and other natural foliage has been cleaned away, trimmed down, and uh, made more nice looking.
Hmm.
The temple has been, looks like it's been cleaned down. The stone's been clearly washed recently, and there are a lot more people here.
Okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this place looks a lot different than it did.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's like prettier or something.
well, there's a
Looks
lot more
beautiful.
people here too, which is slightly
I,
concerning.
I think the word you're looking for is cleaner and more populated.
Yeah, those words work too.
Is it concerning that there are more people? I mean,
Well, let's go find out. I'm gonna go ask somebody. I'm gonna go ask a random individual of what's going on here.
Hmm,
Pilgrimage, perhaps?
perhaps.
So, as you go up and talk to people, you see some of them here look to be like just average villagers, just normal people. Some of them seem to be kind of in the middle of just kind of praying. Some of the other people here, though, you see that they are examining a lot of things. So you see some of them are holding uh, magnifying glasses, and some are seem to be casting magics upon the temple.
Hmm.
As
Good
I'm, not-
cheats or
I'm.
bad cheats?
Go ahead. Uh, I'm gonna go ask the archaeologist. I assume. What are they doing?
okay, as you walk up to this one guy and lady who are kind of just leaned on this table, going over diagrams and drawings of the temple. As you approach them, they kind of look at you like, "Oh, welcome, welcome. Um, uh, I are you here to offer prayers as well? If you are, we will not get in your way. We just ask that you don't get in ours.
Uh, no, actually, I was looking to ask you. What is this place? What's going on here?
Oh, well, we are an archaeological team sent from the Empire to investigate old structures within the Empire's borders. This one, which has, well, he kind of gestures to the group about maybe 50 or so people who are here praying, has kind of garnered a lot of attention recently.
I see. So the Emperor sent you here?
Yes, well, not the Emperor directly, but the people that we work under. We're part of the Archaeological Society in Galashul. Our boss, the head archaeologist there, sent us out to uh, take in what we can of this temple, uh, though it's sadly not much as we are not able to gain access to the inside for some reason.
Huh. Interesting. I see then. Uh, Thank you both for your time.
Hmm. Oh,
Phyllis,
if
go ahead.
if you have any more questions, well, we're happy to answer. Um, but just please do not get in our way of our observation.
No, no need. I wouldn't get in your way of observing the Temple of Azrael.
Azure Dell. Hmm. How, that's what we assumed that this temple was. From ancient records we've been able to dig up of some of the symbology. But how do you know of it?
Uh, it is a very long story. I might share it with you once me and my me and my friends are finished doing what we came here to do.
All right. What I'd be very interested in learning what you know. But anyway, anyway, if you're here to pray, we've set up an area over there that is, well, close enough that the, well, parishioners are happy, but not close enough that they get in our way.
Of course. Yes. Have a nice day.
Hmm.
Finn is
So
gonna
there.
go. Finn is gonna go back to the others, and he's like, "Okay, there's archaeologists. I want to fuck with them. Let's go inside."
Well, wait. There are people casting magic over here. We got to figure out what they're doing. Why
Yeah,
are they?
there are archaeologists are trying to figure out what the hell this building is. Uh,
Right. But what are the mages doing?
Also archaeologists.
Are they?
Yeah.
They do seem to be wearing similar attire to
Hmm.
the others.
Yeah. Well, then let's go inside and
Blow their
show
fucking
them that we know what
minds.
we're doing and
Yep.
that we're better than them.
Yep. Finn is gonna.
Wait,
That's
wait, wait, wait,
basically
wait.
what he's saying.
Before we start, hey Kai, do you want to like stand on my shoulders? And I heard if you like put your arms out to the side in like kind of like a T, it like asserts dominance in a way. Do you want to do that while we open the door?
No. No. No.
I
No.
am terrified when you learn this information because I cannot disprove it as I do not know where this comes from.
It's an ancient ritual of half orcs that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Remember, Dara, you married this man.
it's not the time.
Oh,
It was
shit.
on something called the Titanic. That crashed into a giant iceberg, and
It's just a story we tell the little ones.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my days.
Serena,
What's
you want to
even
tell
going
your
on anymore?
no, not that I. Serena, you want to tell your father to open the door for us, or should I need to bring out the key?
Then we need to bring out the key.
Let's try.
We've done it
Yeah.
without the other temples.
Yeah, but other temples, it's more of we showed up and
We're
got dragged
here
in.
though. They know we're here. He knows we're here. He knows why we're here. He should.
Uh,
We go to the door. We just knock, and he should open up, right?
Hi, Serena's father.
Car, so I just knocked on the door. Is that true? I feel like we need the key, but okay.
So as you guys approach, getting closer to the door, some of the archaeologists are like, oh, please don't get closer.
Just be quiet. Just stop. You're too weak. Just be quiet. We know what we're doing.
What?
Just
Archaeology
you don't want
is a
just
useless major.
Ma'am, sir,
just shush.
they,
Look, you can't stop me from getting to that door. and You're
As
not gonna
they-
stop us.
Spent 40 years of your life.
As they
doing
try
useless
to
stuff.
stop us, I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle.
okay. Wait, what does that
What's
do?
that do?
That's a good question.
Let's see. Holy power. Let's see, with a 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. Let's see. The aura each non-hostile creature in the area, including you, deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage. Okay.
But what is interesting, what is important is that it is an aura which radiates from me, around me,
Mhm.
and making others look more radiant,
Okay.
more holy, and reflecting on their weapons, making them shine in purple.
Okay. Shine in purple. Okay. So
I prefer glitter, but
a-
okay.
as Mercy casts this spell and exudes this aura, you hear some of the parishioners who have come to pray just kind of start praying louder, like uh, chanting a bit as they say, like, "It is Azrael! Azrael has summoned them!"
Oh wait, Ashadel is what color, by the way?
Blue.
Okay, let's go with blue.
Okay.
Sorry.
So like, some of the
Cool.
archaeologists kind of begin to step back, like, "Oh, like, okay, right, well, we don't want any trouble now."
Serene, ask your dad to open the
Fine
door.
enough. Do your thing.
I knock on the door, I guess? I don't know.
Okay. So you knock on the door. As you do, as you go knock, knock, and your hand touches the door for the third knock, you hear this loud crackling of electricity just kind of arc around the frame of the door as it courses through you and begins to chain to each one of you. And to everyone else on the outside, just watch as you are just, like, just disappear.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you were pulled in, just looks like you just,
Vanished.
yep. And for some of you who are kind of farther back, here for like just kind of faintly as you're pulled in. Oh God, they're dead!
What the hell? This is what happens when you get close to the door, people. You die.
Going
You get
out.
disintegrated.
Oh,
So as you guys are pulled inside, you are brought into the familiar main hall of the Temple of Azrael. The sconces and brazens in here lighting up with a very vibrant bluish flame. And you see the large, imposing statue of Azrael looking down at all of you.
mhm.
Hmm.
And as you guys stand there, you hear, for some of you, a familiar voice kind of echo throughout the chamber. "Oh, welcome back, my daughter,
Hi.
and her friends. I see you have all come for your trial."
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
"Good then."
Count me out.
Why?
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 Yeah, why?
I
I
think
feel
You
like
know-
that's all in unison,
confused.
you know.
That
I'm
statement
here
was
to lay down life for them. I'm not here to take trials.
that is part of the job description.
That is part of the job description.
If you read this contract, Finn pulls out a contract. I was bored. You see right there, it says also take trials. I made sure to include that.
Wait, do we get paid vacations?
No.
No.
Well then, all...
But would you?
1, 2, 3. Is someone missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. No, 7.
Looks like everyone's here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just having to recount. Make sure no one dropped from roll 20. Because with these in here, I have to make sure there's one extra than there usually is for pictures. So
Yeah, we're all here.
Azrael will kind of clear his throat and go, well then, let the preliminary trial begin. Any of you hungry? Would you like some tea?
Tea
Yes.
would be great.
Oh,
I would enjoy some tea.
Oh, excellent. So,
give meat tea.
as you just kind of hear this kind of rumbling sound, you guys watch as some tables and chairs appear from the floor. And you see there is some piping hot tea on the table, as well as some breakfast snacks, some scones, some croissants, among some other breads and what looks like fresh fruit.
Mm.
Come, sit. Daughter, uh, share with me what you and your friends have been doing lately.
A lot of pain.
Okay, Finn's now his daughter too, so that's a thing. Um,
We're all secretly his daughter.
If you didn't think you were, you are.
well, besides doing the trials, we've met other gods. We've helped a bunch of people, and then there was the whole Zariel cult that was here. It was painful, especially for Finn and Kai and even Raiden.
I'm fine.
You were bleeding internally. Was that Finn? I don't remember.
That was
That-
Finn. He's the one who
that was
usually
Finn.
bleeds on the inside.
For some reason, all my wounds, no matter after every fight, are internal. For some reason, I don't know why.
That's just the healing process. Sometimes it just doesn't get the outside. It just gets the outside often. Don't worry,
That's
the
where
blood's
the blood
supposed to
is
be on the
supposed to
inside.
be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a certified doctor, therefore you can hear me.
You're not wrong, but at the same time.
Sorry.
If the blood's not supposed to be on the inside, then where does it go? Sweet problem solved.
Oh goodness.
Yes, but actually no. I don't know. Anyway. But yes, we were dealing with the Zariel cult here. Hopefully the land can heal itself in some time.
I see. So that was the disturbance I was feeling before.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Well, I am very proud of you all for taking care of that. Good job, all of you. Ah.
Can we call that the trial?
Oh no,
No.
no. I got something else planned for that.
Pain.
No, I would.
More
Sorry, it's
internal
just a
bleeding for
reaction.
Kai.
It's just a reaction of mine, sorry. I've been hanging out on Finn for too long.
Alright, well, I had something else, so I hope you had nothing planned for the next few days, as this will be more of a lengthy trial.
What about girth? Is there girth to it too, or are we just talking length?
I'm gonna
Oh
elbow
my
Mogash.
god!
I'm going to
Ah,
elbow Mogash
I'm sending
really
him to
hard.
horny jail now.
No, hold on. I have a better idea. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Anywho.
Okay. So, all of a sudden, this large dragon claw just comes out of nowhere. And just like from the like the darkness, like the void from the ceiling. And you see within its hand, within its big claw operates a large, hollow cardboard tube. And just comes out and smacks Mogash, flatten them. And
Yep.
with a loud bonk sound. Horny jail.
Mhm.
Oh, right. We also came across Philomora. She had a very interesting trial.
Oh no. What did she do?
Weird game show shenanigans.
Game show?
Yeah, I have
We had
no
to-
clue. Something from an alternate universe or something, she
We
said.
had to, in this order, we had to run an obstacle course to gather balls. Then we had to climb a wall, which also had pain. And then we had to answer a bunch of questions. I won a tower.
Um,
Uh,
one of us got a free magic item, and me and Raiden got a free cart that self moves itself. Although it has a picture of her on it, and we try to get rid of it, but it just goes back to normal.
you just hear this very long, drawn out sigh.
Yeah, that's what we did too.
Yeah, some weird lizard god tried to graffiti over it. It just didn't work.
What? Okay, I'm even more confused now.
Yeah, so are we.
Well,
Completely.
To summarize the last few days, it's been pain, 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 trial, pain, more pain. The fuck's going on with Philomora and pain?
And who the fuck is this guy, and why does he talk in third person?
Yes. We
Oh,
also met a being called Zeus. We will never speak about it furthermore.
That's who I was referring to.
Zeus. Okay, well then, I...
Wait, what about Zeusk? Sorry, I had to go for a second, and I come back to hearing Zeusk.
We'll never
Picking
talk
on
about
Shut up.
Zeus.
You're not part of this. You're
Zeus,
not a part
you
of
just
this.
see
Shut up.
Zeus
Anywho.
just there, crucified. T-pose. Okay.
But other news, we were able to help the Dragonborn as well.
Hmm. Seems you all have been busy,
Very much so, yeah.
but
Have to stay busy.
have
Or-
accomplished a great deal.
Bad things happen if we don't.
Why is there nobody other than the 7 of us trying to stop the destruction of the world?
Hey,
Isn't
wait.
that the way it always is?
8 of us,
No,
sorry.
no, there were 3 others trying to do it, but they're just a complete bunch of morons, okay?
Hold on, so we're telling me we're 12 people total trying to stop the destruction of the world?
But 3 of them are complete morons.
Oh, no. I'm sure there are others. You have had a profound impact on many people's lives and, well, opening their eyes to the truth going on in the world. They are going about dealing with things in their own way. You are just taking a more direct approach. Not everyone.
It is rather
Yes.
It is rather egoistical to assume that we are the only ones trying to do something about it. After all, there are people who try to do some things like the Silver Keep Commander, and others I'm sure we didn't meet and we didn't interact with yet.
Not everyone, though, is aware of the dire situation that looms on the horizon. But if you can find them and inform them, I'm sure you can gain more allies. As of now,
Not to mention, there are people in the background that are doing things to support us, like my girlfriend.
Indeed. You may not be able to see it as the way I do, but your own sparks have ignited many others, and have rallied many to a cause, to defense of your world. While you all lead the forefront of this cause, as you have gained something others have not, the ability to gain an audience with divine beings. It grants you a certain importance above the others. But their acts, the moves they make to ready themselves to aid you and prepare, is no small thing in the grand scheme of things. So just know that you are not alone. But you all are on a different path than them, but the same goal.
I mean, consider just people we met and already lost. Your Isia. She's doing certainly some things to help us. Laya and her things. Peace, in his own way, while Kyle is here, new. Raiden, who joined us.
To be fair, Raiden joined us because we fell out of the fucking sky.
I don't think that's why, but okay.
And Serena joined us because we glow. And I joined too because Emperor
father.
asked me to She protect you? I forgot.
Yeah, the only one that would know that is Laya and Dara, and she doesn't mention it. Get out of here.
And we never
Fair enough.
mentioned Lucia whenever you've been around.
No,
Okay.
no, no. Isha came by when
Oh yeah, never
Mush
mind. I
was a
forgot
thing.
that point.
Yeah, so shush you.
Never.
So,
We have Russell Howard rooting for you. Whipping with his gods.
By the way, when you mentioned the trial is going to be the length of a few days, could you not just slow down time in your temple like the other gods did?
there's just kind of silence for a bit.
You know,
Well, I guess I could, but I try not to, as well. I try to stay in the moment with the lives that come into this world and leave it.
you didn't consider this, did you?
Well, I have, but I kind of personally would advise against it. I'm trying to figure out how to put this in mortal terms. Think of it as going away from your job, your work, for a day, and coming back to find that the amount of work you had to do had piled up while you were gone.
I see.
But instead of, well, the work being paper or metal based or other craftsman focused jobs, mine it deals with, well, the sparks of life.
I see.
I guess what I could do though is I could create an area of elapsed time for you all that, well, you would all have to stay in. But that way I could stay out and observe my work and you all at the same time. But what is a rush? I mean, it's not like there's anything dangerous looming in the future. Doctor, is that how you
Would
tell one of those jokes? Ah, good.
She's proud of him for trying.
let's get the trial going.
Like in my head, I just imagine he tried to make a joke and everyone's looking at him like
We can't even look at him. He's not here with us. We're just looking
There's
into
a there's a
this.
there's a statue of him there, but it hasn't moved.
All right.
Very well. If you're all done with your tea and food, well, I guess come this way, and you'll see some extra bright brazens kind of come alight, and you see there's a doorway there with a high arch to it.
Serena, you want to lead the way? Because this is your place, technically.
follow me.
I'm gonna follow the. I'm gonna follow the cleric.
So we get to floor 12.
I'll follow the yellow brick road.
I'll follow the order of friendship.
That is the yellow brick road.
The yellow brick road has a radius of 30 feet.
So as you walk through the doorway, you go through this long, dimly lit hallway for about a good 50 feet till you come out the other side and you enter this very, very large circular room with a not a flat ceiling but more of a kind of curved one, kind of like the half of a sphere. And you see in the center this very large structure kind of not like a mini temple, but some type of like ancient housing structure. It looks like. And before that, you see a large stone table with what appears to be a small knife placed standing upon it on a holder stand, and some glass vials.
Mm-hmm.
How many glass vials?
One for each of you.
Uh huh. Now I know what we have to do. Damn it.
Ooh, a knife.
No!
No. No, the vials are empty and there's a knife on the table. Huh.
I
Oh,
want a
we gotta
knife.
bleed into it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
That's exactly it.
is that it, Azradel? Anything else?
You want our blood? Fine.
Yes.
Can I keep the knife?
Maybe if you're good.
Thank you.
I thought you didn't want to be part of the trials.
I don't, but I want to have the knife.
But you can't have the knife if you don't participate.
I know.
Ah.
That's why I'm gonna participate.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Very well.
Now you're
You
gonna
are-
participate?
an oxymoron.
I want the knife.
Not to like, save, the world or anything. No, but the knife that
Just
we
for
could
the knife.
that Kai could make probably.
It's a
I-
very nice
Probably.
knife. I mean,
I'm gonna
Hold
go.
on.
You know,
Probably.
future generations, when I'm gonna tell the story, I can pass it on as an heirloom. This is gonna be a knife of Ashadel.
I think there's also
Okay.
something
The
else to
knife
kind
we
of
used to
focus on.
stab.
No disrespect or anything, but I think the more important part is being the part where you can have future generations to tell the story to.
True.
Well, you guys are gonna do that, but I want the knife.
Okay.
as long as she takes part in the trial, I don't care if she gets the knife or not.
I'm gonna go up to the table, pick up the knife, pick up a vial.
Okay. Okay. And alright. Now, you don't have to fill it full all the way. Halfway full would be more than adequate.
Sounds
Can
good.
I ask what are you going to be doing with our blood?
You will be taking the vial in with you when you enter.
Can I drink it after we're done with it?
No.
No,
Yeah.
Your own blood.
that is very unsanitary and probably would upset your stomach.
But I don't worry about disease anymore or poison. It's fine.
It's not
No,
poisonous. It's just what? Never mind.
Guys, just
Serena,
gonna start
Serena,
filling up the bottle.
Serena, I forgot how Mogash was.
Yes, this is what I deal with on a daily basis.
You just kind of feel like like something past the top of your head, but you can't see anything.
It's the gesture that counts, first.
If
Invisible
everyone
head
is
pats.
gonna pour, if everyone's gonna pour their, blood into it, I'm gonna take it as last and then keep the knife.
Okay.
You did say as
So-
long as you participate, you can keep it. So yeah.
So yeah, I'll just cut my hand and pour blood into the vial and then wipe the blade off and set it back down on the table and
Okay.
walk away.
All right. As you finish,
I definitely want a better description.
as you finish filling yours, you kind of notice the cut in your hand heals up. Just
Okay.
you see this kind of small crackle of electrical energy just around the wound, and it just closes up.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one by one, you guys each fill one of the vials. Unless there's something special you want to do.
Like steal the knife.
I stab myself
Done.
in the heart.
It's hers to take when she's done. So, but you guys, each once you're done filling a vial, you watch as the large doors open up, and there's just a kind of a bright white light inside. Unable to see anything else.
I'll walk on through.
Okay. As you do, you guys watch
Same.
Gar and Mogash just bravely just walking in. Gar, as she steps past the threshold, she disappears. Same with Mogash, who follows after.
Serena will go too.
Okay.
Let's go, Morphine. It's gonna walk to the door.
Okay.
Same.
To note, though, when you guys,
Just-
however you cut yourself to fill the vial, the blade strangely did not hurt.
It's a magic blade.
So, as you guys each pass through the threshold, the bright white light kind of blinding you for a bit. As you all step in, you hear the doors shut behind you. And as the white light begins to fade and dim away, your eyes adjusting to the light that is now in here, you notice that each of you are alone.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming.
And the area you're in looks different to each and every one of you. It looks like a house. Furnished nicely. Furnished to the style you would choose. You can, some of you can see assortment of different decorations like weaponry, built objects, paintings, lots of colorful pillows and plushies. And
Many.
all of you at the same time start to hear crying. Like the crying of a baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for that.
I mean, yeah.
That direction. The direction
Same.
of the crying to look for said child.
Look for baby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you guys following the sound of the crying voice, you all eventually do come into a room or an area where you can see it's more decorated for that of a baby, a child. Mogash and Gar, you guys look into this wood-crafted crib, looking very orcish in style. You find a small, green-skinned baby covered in what looks like a well-made fur blanket. The baby looks kind of like a little Mogash.
Wait, is Gara and Mogash next to each? Like, can they see each other, or is this
Yeah,
just separate?
Yeah, you guys are there together.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were all
Sorry.
just
Yeah.
kind of having the same
Yeah.
vision, but
As
different.
you guys walked in there, you guys appeared together next to each other.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
And then for each one of you, as you go in, for Mercy, you find inside this room not just a baby, but a familiar tabaxi woman holding the baby in her arms. For Kai, you walk in and find Lily. And Finn, you find Leia.
Layla.
Yeah, sorry, Layla. Sorry. And for Raiden and Serena, you two find what could best be described as the partner of your dreams.
T.
Yes,
The little teapot.
it's just a, yeah, a big teapot. Oh my god.
I had to do
And
it.
it's a little teapot and it's screaming.
Oh
Now
my
we-
god.
Oh dear.
Out of all the words in the English language and Arabic language that you know of, you chose the word tea.
Yep.
I had to do it. I'm just joking, but I.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's the game, folks.
The game, he's got a little teapot, short and stout.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
Ezra walks through the wall, slaps. He's like, no.
So, as you guys look upon your loved one with what you can surmise is your own child, time begins to move very differently, and your minds are flooded with images, and emotions, what could be uh, regarded as memories. But you know you haven't done these things yet. But the impact they have on you, the importance you feel for them, are no less important than real memories. As you guys live through your lives, you watch as each of your children grow, learning to crawl, to walk, to talk. Some of you having additional children, if it was ever something you planned. And time passes. You age, your partner's age, your children age. You watch as their lives unfold before your very eyes at an accelerated rate. You watch as they learn and grow, learn to use skills to fight, to play, to cry, to learn what life has in store for them, what the world has in store for them. How they lean on you for support and guidance. And eventually they grow older and pass on to their own lives. You watch as they find special loved ones of their own and have families of their own. Time passes on, and you all grow much older, much more elderly and wise, hopefully.
For some of us, the rest of us are
Look at you, Mogash.
Yeah,
Hey.
looking at you, Mogash.
Hey.
Wiser may not be in his
Mogash.
future, but you
You know,
know.
wisdom's his
He's
main
not
stat.
the one marrying Dee.
Hey,
Very
Mogash,
true,
you want to
Raiden.
go punch an avalanche with me?
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Fig comes to visit. Hey, Mogash, let's go punch an avalanche.
All you have to see is
There's only
Mogash. You
one
want to go
person.
punch.
There's only one person fucking a bush.
Raiden. No. That was changed. No. There was no. He's not teabagging the teapots.
Jesus.
Really, Cars? You couldn't help yourself, could
Nope,
you?
I couldn't.
Can you send everybody before me
Ray
jail? I
would
mean,
never do that.
Cars, real quick. How long have you been sitting on that one?
Ever since Raiden said teapot.
It's not that long. I'm
Not
still
that long.
disappointed in you, but I'm still disappointed
not
in you.
long
Mocha.
at all.
I'm still proud of you.
Cars,
I-
okay.
Good
Cars,
job.
I'm gonna be
Morning
real.
jail.
This is not the game for me. I've come to realize it after that statement.
Too bad. Activating manacles. Okay. Anyway.
Manacles of restraint, and you're not getting out of them.
Yeah. Not unless you find the
Moving
key.
on.
Mm-hmm.
So. But as time goes on, you all reach a ripe old age for, well, your individual races, whatever they may be, as they are different for each race.
Right.
And you all
3070. Let's go.
gather, you're lying there for most of you in your deathbed, as I'm sure for some of you, you go out in more of a blaze of glory. But nonetheless, you are all surrounded by your loved ones, and in this accelerated time, you all of a sudden all look back at the lives you have lived, the friends you've had, the friends you've had to say goodbye to who have passed on before you, the ups and downs your life had had, the loved ones you've had to say goodbye to as well, before you finally pass on as well to join them. And when you do, you all come to wake back in your regular bodies, back to the youthful forms they were before, and you're all standing in this white vacant room, all in a circle around each other.
Did anyone else's
Uh,
life flash before their eyes?
No,
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
For some
yeah.
reason, mine involved taking Mogash to punch different things in mountains and stuff.
So
are you like Cobra Kai?
what's like? Are we? I look around and do we still have the vial of blood in our hand?
Your vials are gone.
Oh, it's all white here where
Hmm.
we are now.
Yep, just a white, empty room. You don't see any walls or corners. It's just kind of like an empty void. But you're somehow
Hmm.
standing, so you feel like
Mm-hmm.
something's solid beneath your feet.
Mm.
Is this
There
what the
must be
afterlife
some.
is?
No, there's probably some. Hang on, we need to think about this. We saw. What's the lesson that we need to have learned from this? And there's always some lesson. Life is short, has a lot of impacts and connections.
Everything is transitory.
Life is about family, about the bonds and
What?
friends we make.
No.
Yes. It's about who we choose to have in our life and what we do with it.
Karst, I sit down
Hmm. Okay.
and just starts meditating. And meditating not to like do anything but meditating just on the idea of accepting that meaning of life that Gara and Mogash just exchanged. It's short, it's about family, and there's a lot of connections. And just being at peace with that is really what he's focusing. And just the internal peace that comes with that.
Okay. You do so. What the rest of you do?
Guys are standing there.
Menacingly.
No, not really.
Menacingly.
all, all of a sudden, you just hear a screaming Starfish going, "Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo."
No,
This is what
no.
I trained with all my life for all my life. Guys. Good luck.
No, Gar's kind of gonna just sit next to Mogash and, contemplate everything and basically do the same thing. It's just how peaceful that was, how nice it was to have a family, to have a legacy to continue on with, and to have someone who would be able to, if need be, pick up where we left off. To
And
watch them have a family and their lives continue on. And
I'm just gonna lay down.
Okay.
arms behind his head. He's gonna spend the first 5 minutes thinking of, holy shit, I had a social life.
All right.
Poor
After
So,
kid.
5 minutes go by, he's gonna start thinking philosophically about everything that just happened.
all right. So, Mogash and Gars, you guys kind of sit and first ones to kind of sit and think about this. The rest of you kind of notice that uh, Gar and Mogash, their bodies begin to emit a, a bright white light that kind of blinds you all for a moment, and as your eyes readjust, they are gone.
Oh no, they died.
Life is short. We made
Yeah.
connections.
There you go.
Momo,
It
I
was all
told.
for the Empire.
No, was it Momo? Stop going towards the light. We talked about this.
So it's too late for he can't hear. He's already 900 feet that way.
Oh, I guess. Wait, does Finn start disappearing as well, or no? Because he was thinking about stuff. Mostly social life, though.
Yes,
But
he.
yeah.
As you start to kind of contemplate things too, Finn, that life that you saw, uh, you see the same thing happen to him.
I must go. Goodbye.
People need me.
I must go. Gotta get thrown back through time again.
I guess Serena will follow their example and sit down and just start to think about what she saw.
Okay.
And that's what Kai has been doing. I mean, he's just standing around there. He's not just standing around. He's actually thinking about it. So
Okay.
Save you mercy. She's thinking family, everything, all for the Empire.
I'm gonna shatter that thought you got right
Yeah.
there.
For
Give me time.
Mercy, for what you guys would kind of notice is that none of you ended up living where you expected to live. Your homes were nice, but the surrounding areas were different. For Mercy and Tally, you guys didn't live in the Empire, but you didn't live in Morosia either. As for Gar and Mogash, you guys did live near your tribe, but it wasn't on the islands.
There
Serena,
are many ways to serve the Empire.
No.
Serena, you for your home, you noticed it was uh, very close to a familiar mountain range, and you
Mm-hmm.
got to see your parents and your brother very often. For Raiden, yours was just in a very peaceful open meadow, but where a lot of tea leaves grew.
Monkey.
For Finn's, yours was, well, you always constantly saw a familiar tower in the background. But the location kept
Which one?
changing. A tower you've recently been gifted.
I don't really see another one on the island. Good.
And for Kai, your home was in a very bioluminescent wooded area.
all right.
Okay? But as you all kind of contemplate on the visions that you were given, the life you all lived, one by one, you guys fade from the room. And as you guys all come to wake, you find yourselves are outside that building that you all entered.
Like the same house that we saw before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the building you all entered with the vials in hand.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Does the building look different?
Yes. You see, it has all kind of, the building has taken on an aspect of each of your homes, from certain wall
Okay.
structures to ceilings to doors to windows.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Let's see. Finn has, you see bookshelves, a lot of them.
Is this the part where we'll have to describe that a little bit
Yeah,
extra
just
from
a
each
little bit of
character?
what you guys each have in your homes. Yeah.
Um, guys finally got that one complete workshop where there's not a single missing tool.
Wait, question. Does like for each thing he has like hanging up, does it have like an outline around it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Uh, I, well, I don't know. Mogash is pretty minimalist. I don't imagine there being a lot of stuff that he would particularly
I kind of
want.
mentioned he'd have like a training area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
And,
training dummies and
Mm-hmm.
such.
and a child-sized training dummy.
Yeah. With weapons hanging up on the walls and all different types of weapons.
The complete weapon set Mogesh always wanted. Sorry.
Kind of
He
like
never-
a
Mogash finally got the gunchucks he wanted.
gunchucks.
Oh no.
It's two Beretta pistols tied together on a shoestring.
No.
I made this
no.
baby in prison.
Oh god.
No,
They've been
big
child-proof. The
sword
child cannot use them.
Oh,
The
geez.
children can't use them.
Yeah,
Finn
would
I
have
guess
a-
you can't use it.
Finn would have a small study with a small balcony for a view. Filled in with volumes of different books and a few books which are half written. As he is writing those.
Okay. Mercy. What would Mercy have in her home?
Trench.
I don't
Wings. It'd be a flying house.
Right, never mind then.
think.
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of curious though. What would Mercy
Yeah.
have in her home?
I would have to think about that, but
We can come back to you.
yeah, probably some of the trinkets she gathered along the way, like trophies won, even if they are bittersweet in a way, like the what was the sword named?
The katana?
Yeah, the katana, the bow, whatever she would gain over the time, you know, and didn't actively use, it would be on the wall. And with that, some of the trophies, like cloaks or something,
Okay.
and some flag of the Empire, to be honest.
Okay.
But it would be more simple, more woodsman, huntsman, lodge than townhouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And I think Raiden's the final one.
Unless it was with combination with Tali, that would be more room for her things, you know.
Hey, I didn't say what else house was.
Oh, we know what yours.
Rude.
You know what yours is gonna be. Plushies everywhere.
Yeah, it's plushies all over the wall, on the floor,
The
It-
building is
in a
just made out of
hammock.
the buildings are just made out of plushie. That's the whole support.
It's
beam
made out of
fabric.
plush.
It-
It's a padded room.
It's like one of those doll houses for girls that are just like super pink and purples and blues and just very very gir- like quote girly stuff.
And 3 out of 6 dragons talk.
Yeah.
Carl, something Finn would have had in his small area was he would have had a painting of the entire party, and on one of the walls he would have had all of his gear hung up.
Okay.
Which party, by the way?
Current.
So okay, cool. Okay.
So like everyone he's met since he's come here
Yeah.
and traveled with? Okay,
Yep.
that's gonna be quite
Oh,
big.
he said current.
I think that's what I was like current, like from his like past or
No,
present.
right. Present, like right now, present.
So present day. So everyone you met in present day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no peace.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone
the
he's
all the characters from this game now people from Finn's past.
yeah. So,
Okay.
so that'd have Peace, James, Kai, Crystal, uh, Laya, Mercy, just
Everyone but everyone but
everyone.
everyone but Zeusk.
Everyone but Zusk. Yeah.
Zeus
Yeah.
puts a painting in your room secretly so he can watch you.
I just got a picture of Zeus would just kind of like have like magic on, just like this little thing of him in the corner.
This painting is now ruined. I guess I'm gonna destroy the world now.
um. Okay. So, Serena, what's Serena, like attire look like?
Well, you're not wrong about all the plushies and stuff, but I imagine that her house would literally have like different mementos and different items from all the different continents and cities she's been in and everything. As well as, I like to imagine she would have a room with like different kinds of, as strange as it sounds, like she would have like a room, like a small shrine to Ajardel, but at the same time she would have gotten like different, I guess different symbols for all the other deities she's met. Not like she worships them, just as a way to show that they're all connected in a way, like one way or another. So I imagine she would have that, like a room just dedicated to all the deities, but the main one would be for Ajardil.
Okay. And now Raiden.
I think Raiden's room would be something like a window, showing just like the beauty and a view of like how beautiful the view is. You know, like you could say greens and things like that. As well as like beside the window, there's a memorial for his uncle
Oh.
and a picture of the current party and his friends. You know, people who helped him in his life,
Mhm.
and yeah, that'll like, and you know, he would have like a memento from his party. Like everyone gave him something, so he'd have like a memento from each party member, as well as his uncle's oud in his memorial.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that'll be Raiden's.
So, as you guys all stand there together, taking in this entire scenery of this home, seeing how everyone's lives would have been lived, or possibly could have been lived, in this visions you all saw, you guys see there then each of your blood vials just kind of floating before they change into your first child or your only child. Each of them about maybe anywhere between 8 to 10 years old. And everyone can see them.
They're not separated by a veil or anything, like they're just
No.
standing.
Yeah, they're just standing there smiling at you, looking to each of you.
Can I kneel down to their level?
Mhm.
Yeah,
As you
Yeah.
do,
exactly.
as you do, Mogash, your child runs up to you and hugs you.
Oh, hey, hey there, little guy.
Hi, Dad.
Uh, what's up? How you doing? Just, just hanging out in this god place? Hmm?
Mhm. I We all came to say goodbye and
Goodbye.
thank you for giving us a great life.
Yeah. You're welcome. I don't remember giving you a life yet, but I'm glad that you had one. Mm-hmm.
The, your child just kind of laughs a little bit and just hugs you tighter.
Finn is
Well,
gonna go sit cross-legged on the floor.
Your child runs up to you and gives you a hug. We may have to go now, but we'll be back. Hopefully, even though the life we lived may not have been, well, real in the sense of the world, it was real to us.
Hey, Karst.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for me to break your mind?
Sure, go ahead.
Macy is gonna pin you down and say, "That's strange. Two girls don't make a boy."
True. Also, your child doesn't look anything like you. Or Tally.
Damn, it's almost like the DM thought about adopting.
Oh, Jay, what's
Jeez,
going
who knew
on?
adoption didn't exist?
Ow! Okay. She's still gonna say this.
your child would kind of laugh and just hug you.
Guys, I have a question.
Yes.
Is is Buck here?
Buck is there.
Me and Buck basically gonna go sit by. I very much assume the kid because Buck is a 9 foot tall fuck off construct. Probably gonna climb up on his shoulders or something.
Oh yeah, the child just go Bucky and start just kind of climbing up um, Buck's arm and getting onto Buck's shoulders.
Well, if you're anything like me, let's just hope you have some more self-preservation.
Your child will laugh and like, well, of course I do. You saw the life I lived.
Still wrapping my own head around all this.
Can I just say, Serena is so proud of her child.
My child can beat up your child.
Dude, your child's gonna be a wizard. He's gonna get beat up in school by everyone. Get out of here.
No, not really. I actually planned this far.
So,
Oh,
Cars,
goodness.
cars, one last thing.
yes.
Um, I'm gonna hand the kid a tool, one of like the many that Kai has.
hmm
I'll tell you this much. I intend on getting this one back the long way.
Your child will take it and kind of look it over. I remember this. Oh, and just kind of look it over and play with it a bit before handing it back.
No. I'm taking it back the long way.
Well, you can give it to me when I become real. Like, really real.
They are real.
But she said,
Out of character, alright, everybody get their childs close together. We're gonna kidnap them and take them away from here. They'll
But
together.
we can't. They aren't meant to be yet.
Fuck the laws of physics. Finn is gonna make this happen.
So as your kids,
That's not how magic works, then.
It is now.
as your kids are embracing each of you,
I don't know any of this
Say-
works.
they eventually let go and they all kind of congregate together and say hello to each other. Like, hi, hello, greetings. And it's just,
Hey, what's up?
they just start kind of talking. It's like, it's just begin talking about their lives that they lived and their families. You keep hearing it say like, "Oh, my parents were the greatest. No, mine were the coolest. My dad punched a giant boulder."
Momo, is that you?
what?
Did you punch the boulder?
No.
Their
My
mom
dad
had
summoned
up.
my dad summoned meteors.
and I
Ba-
like
punched him out of the sky.
basically,
gonna
ba-
lean over to the party and just go like, listen, I don't know about all of you, but I don't know which kids had a buck in their lives. So not to show off or anything, but it seems like I won.
Not a
You
competition.
Okay, it's not like I have the ability to influence the spatial reality around me and have it make anything happen at all, you know?
Oh my
so
goodness.
as the kids kind of continue on bragging about their parents, and the kids all kind of look over at you and smile and wave. They continue on, eventually finishing the discussion before they all turn to face you, and you see them, some of them a bit more emotional than others. They all just one of them kind of steps forward, looks like Finn's child. So we've discussed, and well, we can all agree that you all gave each of us a wonderful life. Thank you so much for the love, the lessons, the scolding, the stern talking tos, and most importantly, a happy life you gave us. So, from the bombs of, all of our, well, non existent hearts, thank you for, well, for bringing us into the world. Well, all that short world. I hope we all get to meet you again soon. And as Finn's child says that, you watch as their bodies begin to fade away, begin like as they begin to kind of break apart like dust from the feet up. Looks like our time is up. Bye, Dad. Bye,
Oh my
Mom.
gosh, you're mean.
They all just kind of smile at you and wave. Some of them fighting back tears, some of them not as successful. I hope we can be born again soon. This time, for real, and we can make real memories. And thank you again for the life. Even if it was short, it was a wonderful one. And as their bodies fade, you just see they're just kind of floating each of your blood vials before they disappear as well. And the house around you all just fades away, and you are standing back before the large statue of Azurdel. It is eerily quiet in the chamber. For Azurdel,
So, can I keep the knife?
Of course you would.
yes, you may keep the knife.
Thank you.
So, I am sorry if that was hard for some of you, but you all did learn a lesson and have passed this trial.
Is that what we saw predetermined, or like a strong estimation of what might happen?
And I hope that's not predetermined. I spent too much time to punch mountains.
It's It's one of possible paths your life can take. I looked into each of your sparks within you, the life you have, and apparently someone's hammering, and constructed a estimation of a possible life you could live. Your lives, though, are yours to live, and so they could change based on your choices and actions. But for the purpose of this trial, I wanted you to live a long, full life, one filled with kindness, love, family, to see that life is precious and the moments that you live are fleeting. But even so, each moment is important, so cherish it, as you guys all will be carrying with you an important tool to protect all life on this planet when the time comes. So use it wisely.
We might be risking our own futures for the futures of others.
You might be. That is
That's
why
what the Empire stands for.
No, it doesn't, and you know that. Stop it.
and that is why
Bring it in.
I
Bring it.
chose for each of you to give you something, to give you the chance to see how your life could be in case if well the unthinkable happens and your life is cut short.
That's cruel.
But that is life.
True.
It,
You of all people as a soldier should know this.
No, that is God's.
you may think it cruel, but I think it to be a harsh kindness. Everyone should get the chance to live a full life. And I wanted you all to at least experience at least a facsimile of that. You may hate me for it, and I will understand. But the times that you shared, even though they were a recreation of a multitude of possible outcomes, I hope you will still cherish the memories that you made. But for now, please present before me the weapon.
Fenton's gonna take out the dagger.
Okay. Do you take out the sword as well?
Yep.
Okay. So as you do, you watch. Well, all of you see is a bolt of lightning just comes streaking down and strikes both weapons, and they crackle with electrical energy, for it gets absorbed into the weapons. There, the weapons have received my power. And as for you all, you kind of watch as a lightning strike lands before each of you, before it begins to coalesce into this small orb of light, which then passes into each of your guys' chests.
I thought you were gonna say Serena gets hit with a lightning bolt.
No, no. The mark to show that you have passed my trial. The trial of life. And you have lived life and experienced how life ends. And hopefully carry with you the importance of how precious life is.
Of course. Thank you for your lesson, Azurdel.
You're welcome, Mogash. Now, as you go forward, treasure the moments you have with each other. And do not let any petty squabble or fight that you may have with each other, as I have heard you all have in your journeys through my daughter. Sorry, daughter, I'd like to listen in from time to time to check, make sure you're okay.
Serena, you tapping on us?
Really not.
You tattletale.
Oh my god.
She had no idea. I was just listening in to make sure she was okay.
That's illegal in many countries and realms.
Oh my god.
Well, I'd like to see your government stop me.
Mm.
I have, if they try to, I have a lightning bolt with their name on it.
Build lightning rods everywhere. Got it.
But I wish you all a safe and memory-filled journey to wherever you go next. Where do you seek to make your next stop at?
Um,
I wish personally I need to pass by the Empire to do two things.
Temple of Bahamut.
Ah, elder brother. You all have not had much interaction with him.
I mean, I've tried. He just doesn't want to listen to me. I mean, I'll try again, but like, you know,
He,
any tips, any advice? I've been just trying to meditate and reach out. That's how I contacted everyone else. But like, if I gotta do something special to get his attention,
Got a
he,
shortcut?
a shortcut.
then just ignore her. I just, hey, I spiritually, I try to reach out to him, and he just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if he's ignoring me, leaving me on red, or like maybe he just doesn't get it.
you like this?
Oh my god. Um,
I think that is the last temple we have to go hit, isn't it?
No, we have to do Zalafay as well.
We have to go do Zalaphase. What else do we got?
I think
We need to go do the temple of the person in the what's it called, in the Dragonborn area, which I actually can teleport to because I've been there.
Oh, that
And you
temple
also
of
have the other one in the north, same areas,
Yeah.
Bahamut's. Other than that, I think you got. I think those are the last three.
Four.
Four?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did Dora and I. Okay.
Dorona is fucking cool. I want to go back.
Yeah, because you got. Yeah, because you got.
So 1,
Khalil's.
2, 3.
We got the
Yeah, there's
ones
4.
on this continent. We got these two here.
I see. Yeah, you got Bahamut, Zalafay, Asharame, and Streganyor. So yeah, just 4.
Which one should we go to next is the thing. But yeah, we should probably continue with the conversation about Bahamut.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's attempt Bahamut's and
If we go to Bahamut, we can travel across to. So we're gonna end it with Zalafay? Yes?
yeah, we'll end with Zalafay.
And that'll
Cool.
be the end of one, or that'll be an end of an Odyssey at least.
Uh, but Azrael, back to my question. Do you have any tips? I've been trying to reach out to him.
My elder brother is a bit well,
Pretentious?
reclusive. He
That's
only
another word.
he only reaches out to mortals if he feels the need arises.
So, world ending, you know, that is not a need for
He is much a very strong believer in how do mortals put it?
mortal will,
Letting
stubbornness.
letting the cards lie where they fall, or
Fall where they may. Well, okay, I didn't know he played poker.
Let the chips fall where they may.
yes, that is it. Your mortal sayings confuse me sometimes.
Too many humans like to gamble.
Hmm,
It's a gambling term, apparently.
well, if you go to see my brother, tell him I said hi.
Are you not gonna teleport us there?
I do not have the power within me to do that. But
Can you at least show me a vision or give me something from a surrounding area that I can teleport to?
I possibly can, yes. Let's see. As he as he kind of begins to mumble and grumble to himself, like just kind of like muttering, it's like, oh, what do we? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe this one. No, not that one. No. You just kind of watch as this kind of spherical network of sparkling lights just appear in the chamber, and you kind of it's kind of weird because you don't see like a physical hand or dragon claw moving, but you do see kind of like what looks like kind of like a ethereal outline a bit, kind of like a spectral outline of one moving and just kind of very gently, carefully grabbing some of these small sparks and pulling them out and towards the statue, looking at him before putting them back as he's kind of sifting through this large sphere. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, no, not that one. Here we go. As he kind of holds one in it between two of his large claws, the sphere kind of disappears, and he'll lower the this sparkling orb towards you all before kind of opening his fingers as it spreads out into a large, uh, kind of oval shaped, uh, like almost like a mirror. As you guys are kind of looking through, you see what looks like a lot of snow, a mountain range, and some kind of kind of slightly snow buried grass, and you hear the sound of some animal sounds going "Meow, meow."
Are we looking through a goat's eyes?
You are. As you look around, you see other mountain goats nearby.
Mhm.
Is that as close of a look you can get us?
Unfortunately, there is no other living creature near my brother's temple.
That within 10 miles?
Unfortunately, not.
How far away is that goat?
Where would you sit to?
I am not sure. Um, hmm. Uh, you probably will find out when you get there.
Curse, is this enough information for me to teleport there with no problems?
Um, well, you kind of got like an idea of the area. You, I will have you roll though, just in case. Just roll just roll your intelligence.
Intelligence, intelligence. Natural one, here I come.
If anyone wants to help him, they can.
That's a
Um,
16.
Guess I will.
Okay.
Alright, well, you see, that's a billy goat, and they only exist in certain places.
So Kai, how will you help Finn? Kind of focus.
Basically, just kind of mentioning all the knots that could be in the area, so it wouldn't, or like all the not possible things in the area and all that kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Uh, Go ahead and roll again, Finn. As Kai's kind
I
of helping you to like
20.
hone in on things. 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For some reason, it's not. Oh, that's because my chat thing was not keeping up for some reason. Sorry about that. I saw a bunch of private messages I just now missed. My bad.
That
I was
happens.
wondering why the chat wasn't updating. I saw you guys typing, but it wasn't moving. So, all right. So, dang it, Mukesh. So, Finn, as you kind of begin focusing on what you've seen,
I
focusing
can't,
on the
I
area.
can't teleport yet.
Oh, you can't teleport yet.
I used teleport to get Mogash and me back to the party.
Oh, right.
This is me doing calculation preemptively and writing down equations on a book so I can make it there in one go.
Okay.
Pity the two.
So, well, in that case, you you have a fairly positive idea that you can pull this off.
Um, if it's okay if we can stay a day, I would like to try to help the villagers outside if they need anything.
That is the plan. I can't teleport us today without hurting myself.
Yes. Can you also uh deal with those people poking around my temple outside?
They're archaeologists. They want to learn more about the temple.
Oh,
And then you have people who are praying to you.
yes, I've been hearing their prayers. They ask for quite a bit.
Do
Uh,
they need food?
well,
Or
they're they're kind of asking me to, well, alter the weather, which I can do. It will take
Mm-hmm.
a bit of time, though. Usually, the weather I can bring about is more stormy, rainy, and well, in this current season time, it's a bit, well, hard to do so. But I'll see what I can do.
And you sure you want the archaeologists to fuck off? They're trying to recover history and stuff from your temple.
Well, if they're just archaeologists and not, well, temple thieves, that's fine.
Nobody can even get in. What do you
Yes,
mean?
but I don't. You know how annoying it is to hear them, their little hammers, tinging on my doors, and their other prying that they're doing. It feels very invasiony. But if they're just trying to learn, that is fine.
well, I can talk to them if you want. I'll ask them to tone it down.
But oh, it is fine. I've dealt with worse. I can deal with a minor nuisance.
We better not receive a message or something later, like a week later, telling us to make them go away.
They brought out the jackhammers and dynamite. Can we please tell them to stop?
You do have the recipes for explosives. I can see that happening, to be honest.
Um, could you also make sure that we walk out of the doors?
And we do so with looking like really cool or something. Like, then all the archaeologists are like, who are these people? What? And we're like, yo. And there's like smoke and like fire behind us too.
Can you
Just walking out the door.
can you guarantee none of them will try to get in?
I can guarantee. I can guarantee none of them will try to get in when we get out.
That's what I mean. That's why I did not open my doors for you before.
Yes, I can guarantee that none of them will get in.
Very well.
And like, can you have like, I don't know if you could do this, but like invisible bards like playing music for us as we're walking out.
Just opening the door. Nice.
No, just no.
I could. I've been listening to Serena here play music, so I think I have a hang of it.
No,
No.
that's
Give
too
us
much.
a-
I'm just kidding. No,
Give
no,
us. No, actually, hold on. I'm curious. Give us a test tune.
Okay.
Guys, what are you making Azrael do?
Everything.
You kind of hear Ajadil kind of clear his throat, and he goes, "Okay, Ada 1, Ada 2, Ada." You start hearing some, kind of like small orchestra level music begin playing, and it doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound great, but I mean it's passable.
Can I just say, I know I joked that he's her dad, but she actually feels embarrassed. Like, do you know that thing when your dad embarrasses you in public?
Yes.
I
yeah.
feel like Serena is like that right now.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse thing of that as well. It's like us embarrassing you in front of your dad.
Right?
Oh, that's perfect. We'll make sure that that's playing on Serena's wedding day.
Oh my god.
Oh, wedding day! I did not know my daughter was seeing anyone.
That's talk for the very, very
I-
future.
She's not interested.
I'm very not meeting anyone at the moment. I think that should be worked on after the world's safe. Unlike a few of us who have apparently found everything
Some of us have
everywhere,
Some of us have been lonely for 3,000 years and deserve a break.
and you were
And sometimes I'll
transported
just find it.
instantaneously.
3,000 years.
The only one I can forgive is Peace because he was frozen for 3,000 years. You just were like poof.
Poof! There he is. Poof! There he is.
3,000, still 3,000 years.
Hey, are we gonna like leave or I mean I don't know what our plan is. Should we
Are we
go?
gonna just spend the night here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's-
I'm good with the spot on the floor over there. I mean,
I'm gonna go outside. I need some fresh air.
Farewell, all of you.
Bye.
Good luck on your remaining.
Thanks for the
flights.
knife.
You're
Oh my
welcome.
God. Oh my days.
Just so you know, that knife cannot harm or maim people permanently.
Wait, say again? It can't harm or maim people?
Well, you cut yourselves with it and you healed up afterwards, right?
Yes.
So that's what it does.
So it's an emo knife.
Oh my god.
What's an emo?
You know what? Serena should explain this. I'm gonna grab Mercy and take her outside.
Can I kill monsters with it?
no.
He said nobody can be harmed with this knife.
No, you cannot.
He said people.
It just
I'm confirming.
it doesn't hurt any living thing. You can cut bread
Can I
with
cut
it.
trees with it?
Trees are living.
Trees are living things. You can cut bread.
Why would I want?
Can we just?
This is happening as I'm pushing her outside. By the way.
Oh, you can
That's,
also
why am I taking a useless knife?
you can also cut meat. Dead meat with it. So if you're having a meal, you can have it with that.
If you don't want the knife, I will take the knife.
Yeah, seriously.
It's mine. I
or
won
Uh,
it
or if you want
Okay.
to,
in a trial.
or if, I don't know. uh, I don't know if this appeals to you or not. Feels like it might. It's just kind of calling out as you're pushing her away. You could maybe attempt to fake someone's death with it. You could
We
stab
don't.
someone
Oh no.
and then just they won't die, but you can fake their death.
Out of character, that sounds very Laia-esque. So, knife.
Very much so.
Ever give this knife to Lion? Got it.
Yes. Just
Curse, I want to wish that this knife never reaches Lia's hands.
So this is what happened to Laya. She got stabbed with this knife. That explains a whole lot now.
Curse, do we just fast forward to when we walk through the
yeah.
doors?
So as you guys are walking through the doors, uh, music starts to play, and you hear that like this crackling of thunder, and all of a sudden there's just this multiple slammings of lightning behind you guys as you walk out. And
That was interesting.
Karis, I like to imagine that before leaving, Serena would give the statue a hug and
okay,
just like, and then that would happen.
yeah, okay, you
And
can
it
do
turns into plushie.
that. Now the statue turns cute.
Yes, Serena has, I think it was King Midas's touch, but instead of gold, it turns into plushies.
As our dad tells from a big dragon into a pseudo dragon.
I think the more appropriate one is it turns friendly.
so
Anywho.
so yes, you guys walk out. The archaeologists, just who are kind of clamoring there, just begin rushing up to you. And as one of them tries to get to the doors before the
I'm gonna
doors,
stop him.
okay, you stop him.
Hmm.
As you do, the door slams
Wait.
shut, and the archaeologist just kind of looks like, "Wait, why did you keep me out? That was a chance
I
to get in."
promise to a god. If he's gonna walk off.
What? 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 Promise? What? Some of the other
You
archaeologists.
would die inside in a horrible, painful death of lightning and thunder.
What?
Mm.
Um.
Serena's gonna double
Never mind.
around like.
We have saved your life, mortal.
No. Stop
No.
it. Cease.
Yes.
No.
Stop.
Basically,
were-
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mercy,
No one
you said
is
you
allowed
can't lie.
inside. It's not.
Can I bring up this Mercy? I thought you said you can't lie.
Out of character, she believes that anyone who's not authorized to enter would die.
Well, that's your fallback for everything.
We had
so I'm
Serena
not
with
gonna
us.
argue with it. It's not that's your
We had
fallback for
Serena with
everything.
us.
As I said, that's your fallback for it all the time, so I'm not gonna argue.
I.
keep the game
Okay,
going.
fine. Whatever. I'm gonna backtrack what I said. Didn't say it. Doesn't happen.
Uh, he, Finn's gonna go find the table where the other two people were sitting at. Are they still there?
They're kind of just kind of watching on as you guys have come forth.
All right. So I promised you all the story.
Yes. Please. What just happened in there?
That is a temple to Azardel, and we people who are only can enter are people who are have a trial to do by him.
I imagine Serena would also, in case they're curious, would say, if you are so interested in learning of him or what he teaches, it's simple. He teaches us that we each have a spark inside of us, which, depending on what we do with it, either grows stronger or weaker. He only allows those that are here for a trial to enter, and one reason not many are allowed is there's fears to believe that possibly there might be treasure hunters or looters of some kind. I'm not saying you all are, just that he would prefer not to risk it, so to speak.
Hmm. Um, oh, they kind of look at each other like kind of a little bit dumbfounded. Uh,
The
I see.
You'll get used to it.
the temple itself is those who take on the trial are tested. There are old traps that might activate that would possibly take your lives, and I believe not many of you would be interested in that, would you?
The, they kind of look at each other for looking back at you and um no no that's fine. Um we're good with the external examining right now. I think.
Yeah, just just know that that is what he teaches us, and there's not much to the temple besides learning more of his faith.
I, the lady kind of leans forward. It's like I'm still surprised that there is anything still here actively, considering this from our studies. This deity has not been well
3,000.
what 3,000 what no well actively worshipped for a while.
Um,
I'll give you an exact timing. 3,000 years, give or take.
That's what our records showed, that the uh, the worshipping of this god kind of fell out of circulation as the new gods, our current day pantheon, are worshipped.
Hmm.
I'm surprised that a deity is still around.
Well, since you all seem like interesting people and I like the work you do, I'll get you some more information. All the old deities are still around.
Interesting. She kind of
Do this
goes discussing with her colleague.
do with this information as you please. If you excuse me, I need to go summon a dimension over there so I could go take a nap.
Yes, sir, wait, what?
Uh,
he,
Finn is
he,
gonna get up, walk toward the tree Kai's sitting under, still contemplating life.
Yeah, a bit of that.
Anyways,
Really
gonna
planned it much ahead.
got some of the mention for you, well, for all of us. Get in when it feels right. And is then gonna sacrifice hit points, make mention appear.
Okay, all right.
Before you do that, Finn,
Yes.
uh, dumb question, but do think head's a bit scrambled. Do you think there could be a stop at Marusha?
You wish to go to Maruja?
Yeah.
Alright, I can send you there. Just let me summon the mention first. Karst, I'm gonna pop open big mansion door.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw a teleportation circle for Kai. Before I do that, I'm gonna send a message to the people in Maruja that somebody is coming. One person is coming through from the Hunters Guild.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna teleportation. Actually, anyone wants to go to Maruja other than Kai?
No.
I can pick him up tomorrow in the morning, anyways. I want to grab a scone and some tea from my tavern there. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna teleportation circle Kai and Buck to Maruja.
Okay. You
And
do.
then I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, okay, you do so.
And then I'm gonna open the mansion door. Everybody mansion is set up. Rooms are the same unless you want something special.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the living room by the fireplace.
just like to add, I got to look at the Discord finally to see the kid artwork you guys posted. That's, that's pretty cute. Cute kids, and it's now canon.
Yeah, I even have names picked out for these kids, so.
Oh jeez. Oh
Of
man.
course, I figured Mogash would probably name one of them, so I've got a name that's just a combination of my name and his name.
Uh, to be honest, Mogash hasn't thought of names at all. So like, feel free. If you already got the names down, sweet.
Is
If not,
Yeah.
is one Mogar?
Mara. Or
It's actually
Myra.
Moruk.
Moruk.
There's
Ooh,
also
Moruk,
Mara.
yeah.
I like that.
Morrook, yeah. A combination of Mogash and Gararuk, so yeah,
Okay.
that's the boy, sadly.
You're saying
It's a
Nadim?
boy.
You were saying Nadim?
Oh, I just said Mara.
Oh.
Mar-
Okay.
Taurus.
Yes.
I guess while we're waiting here, Serena will go see if she can help out the villagers, the ones that are praying. Like, I don't think she can change the weather, but like just give them water if they need it and stuff like that.
Serena,
And
Okay.
just a reminder, Serena, through Milo to Finn. If you want to help the people and you want to give them food, let me know. The mansion can supply up to 500 people with a full course meal.
okay.
9 course meal.
And as for the archaeologists, Serena will say something like to them. She'll say, "Um, well, I'm not really an expert, but I can teach you what I know if anyone is interested. So long as it's about knowledge, I'll be able to help. But other than that, my knowledge about the Grand Five is very limited to what I've seen and what I've read."
They they will gladly take you up on that offer.
Mhm.
Uh, they but they will tell you for now that they have some stuff, some work they have to get done first.
All right, that's fine with her. She's just curious. Just to her, I imagine if anyone's willing to like wants to learn about them, she'd be more than happy to help out.
Okay.
I forgot that we are in the Empire, so I will accompany Serena while dressed as my old self.
Okay. So you put on the your old attire.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Merciless Mercy's back, baby.
So as you kind of change your attire, your wardrobe a bit, some of the archaeologists recognize the iconography and the colors that you wear. It's like, oh, gre- greetings! Did not know you were a fellowsman from the Empire.
Quite.
Oh, sorry. They just kind of walk off and go back to work. All right, so Serena, you kind of go greet the people praying.
Hmm.
As you approach them, they all just kind of just begin bowing their heads to you as you have walked out of the temple. Some of the people there, you kind of recognize some of the faces as they will stand up and kind of run up to you and greet you. It's like, oh, it is you again. Uh, You and your party, the people who have entered the temple last time and returned.
Yeah, yes, it's us. Hi.
You have returned to us. Oh,
Hmm.
by the blessing of Azure Del, his his acolytes, his apostles have returned.
I don't think Serena would correct them, but okay.
Please tell us, has Azure Del heard our prayers?
Yes, he has heard your prayers of you wanting more rain for the weather to change. Um, he plans to work on that. Soon you shall hopefully have more rain.
Oh, thank you, Azure Del. You hear that, everyone? Our crops will not wither and
Mercy,
die.
Mercy just stands there, glaring
Innocent. Yep,
from
innocently.
behind her hood, menacingly.
All right, insert Patrick wee wooing meme.
hmm
All right, as
I mean, she's a short woman. I'm not really short actually. 5'8". Okay,
well,
but
SpongeBob's short too. Was still standing there menacingly.
she has a reputation, right? If I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mainly
gave her that reputation.
among her fellow military people, she has a
Oh, never mind then.
yeah, she has a reputation. Not everyone like this is kind of like the boonies area, so not everyone will know of her. They will recognize your colors though, as you being from the Empire, and there are a couple people who were looking a little bit mm, nervous to see an Empire official uh, military member here. So as this guy's kind of proclaiming that the prayers will be answered. One guy stands up, uh, kind of like, "Oi, but did Azrael hear my prayers? Is he going to strike down that no-good bastard who killed my animals? I'm praying to him to strike him down with a bolt of lightning."
I um what do you mean? This is not something I was prepared for.
Uh, the guy kind of walks up and it's like, you see this like dwarven man.
Wait, what
hmm
did he say?
Someone struck down his animals apparently.
Someone killed his animals and he's hoping Azrael will strike the man down who he thinks did it. It's like, that no good Seamus killed me animals. I want revenge. I want Azrael to bring down a bolt of holy vengeance upon him, right upon his bald head.
Cars are grounded.
Fine, I'll go to the DM corner.
Oh goodness gracious. Oh no. I
I
um
I know that no good Seamus was the one that killed me animals. He always has had it out for me. Just 'cause he doesn't like dwarves. I'm a hard-working animal farmer. I do my best to keep my animals alive, healthy. Try to give them the best that I can scrounge up in the measly boonies out here.
you what what proof do you have that it was Seamus that did such a act?
Well, who else could it have been? That Seamus has always had it out for me.
Um Wild animals maybe?
No, there are no bite marks on them. They're just dead, keeled over.
Um Darn it. I don't know. I doubt Ashardell is into smiting people.
I, I'm sure that no good Seamus has poisoned them. Probably slipped something into their feed.
Um, how far away is your farm?
He's just gonna kind of point towards the kind of like northeast. About that way. A good long distance. I traveled many a day to get here. I heard
Oh,
that miracles were happening here at this temple. So I hoped a miracle would happen. A miracle that Seamus would wind up dead from a lightning strike.
I don't believe that Ashardell is a vengeful god. I'm sure there must be a reason for your animals to have sadly passed away.
Uh, yeah, the reason is Seamus. He just kind of spits on the ground.
Oh, God damn it.
Look, okay, fine. If Azrael is not a vengeful god, then can I at least can you at least make sure that Seamus gets a very nasty rash in his nether region?
I'm sure that might be possible. I
Like,
don't
now
know.
I mean like really nasty, like a lot of redness, swelling, possible chafing welts, chapped skin, something that would bother him for months.
Serena just looks at her holy symbol and then to Mercy with a face that just says, "What do I do?" This is not what she was prepared for. Nice for me. Oh dear.
Because I can go on and on about Seamus. I am sure he's done many a terrible thing to me. Now, the animals are just a recent thing. He's also probably the reason why my wife left me, and my kids hate me, and why. Well, he kind of like takes off his boot and shows you, just his very bad athlete's foot. Well, my foot is like this.
So I can just take it this man is just a terrible person to be around. Gotcha.
Yeah, very, very much.
Right. Any other people have problems not involving athlete? Maybe you should stop walking so much. I don't know. And darn it.
Do you want me to get rid of him?
No, he's just a man with a lot of problems, mostly caused by himself. He's fine. He's harmless.
I didn't do anything. It was Seamus.
Yes, he's very harmless.
Thanks to the emo dagger, I could show him the other side.
Please don't hurt him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun scene. There's Mercy just jumping this dwarf dagger. That's a scene for you.
Yeah.
Just a quick stab in the neck would cure all his doubts about God.
Oh my god. It's more like his hatred towards Seamus is the problem, I feel like, not his hatred towards the gods. But yeah, Serena will just be like, everyone, gather around if you are in need of food. My friend would be more than happy to feed you. As for any forms of water, if you have water barrels, I'd be more than happy to be able to give you water for now. Just until Ashardale is able to make the rain happen.
Okay. Some people gather around and tell you that um, their supplies have gotten a little short. That some of them were getting ready to head back because they made sure they had enough to travel back on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if they have any water barrels, I'll just cast the spell create water.
okay. So, as that's going on, uh, Kai, you are teleported to Morosia.
All right. Going to first things first, head to the guild hall.
Okay.
Stop by really quickly, see how everything's going there.
Alright. As you go in, things are fairly quiet, actually. It's not often that the guild hall has a quiet day, but when it when it's rare occasion happens, it's fairly nice. Things aren't as chaotic as they usually are.
Go stop by Tally's office then.
Okay. As you do, you see she's just sitting there, relaxing, enjoying it. Uh, looks like maybe like a cup of coffee. Sipping and going, "Ah, this is so nice. A quiet day. Ah, no paperwork for me to work on right now. No letters I need to sign. Just good."
Mm. Knock on the door really lightly.
Um, she just kind of sips her coffee. She like kind of waves like, Yes, yes, come in, come in. She kind of turns and looks and
I
is kind of mid drink and just kind of spits her coffee. Mor- Mordecai? What, what are you. Wait, what's going on? What
just
happened?
wanted. What do you mean? What happened?
Oh, sorry, I, I just assumed if you came back here that something happened. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
She kind of looks at the top of your head. That's
Cue
new.
up Kai. Cue up Kai exploding.
It's he kind of like covers it up a bit. It's fine. It's supposed to do that.
Not
Uh,
really.
and the crown. Were you named king when you were gone? Or are you a prince now?
No, that was just a bit of a the memoriam piece that we got in from the job.
Oh, well, it's
Thought it looked nice, so I put it on.
it's definitely very eye-catching. Uh, to each their own style. That's I'm not judge.
Thought you were talking about the horn growing back.
Uh, well, that's too. Yes.
Huh? No, it does that.
Well, I'm sure your mother would be, my mother and father would be very happy, and well,
Very
uh,
much does
and
that. It's
less
supposed to do that.
less angry at me about it. Oh, so, uh, when come and sit down, sit down.
I'll go sit down.
Um, uh, have you seen a dentist recently?
Huh?
Uh, your teeth, they seem a bit, um, I don't want to say weird, but definitely different from the last time I've seen you.
Side effect from something I'm working on.
You're working on dentures?
No, something else. It's something to alter the oneself a bit. Let's just say it may be permanent sometimes.
But that's,
Kind of like as he's like
uh,
talking and stuff, he's like actually like feeling around his mouth. He's like, "This is actually new."
I will not get blamed for this, will I? Because
Huh?
I do not want to have your angry mother knocking at my door again.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I just, I just would like a little reassurance that I'm not going to have to deal with an angry mom.
No, don't worry about it. This is all going
Okay.
to be on me.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, that's relief. So, what brings you here then?
Just to let you know that everything at Fort Stallfall has been managed slightly, and well, they're going to be there for a bit longer. But hey, I guess that's why it's quiet here.
That's good. That's excellent. Yes, I hadn't got any reports in. Uh,
Yeah, because they're stuck there for a bit.
oh, I see. Well, I'm glad that everything worked out then. Did everyone in your group make it out okay?
Yes.
I see a few new scars on you. Oof. Looks like it was a tough battle.
I'm 100% fine.
Well, yes, you're here talking, walking, um, alive, breathing. So, I just. Oof. Looks like you've gone through a bit in the past few days.
It'll be fine. I'm probably gonna get a lot of questions asked from my mother, but I'll be fine. And let's just say there's a report from James in. He's healthy. He's probably running back to Starfall, and I purposefully left him there to find his own way back.
Now, I'm glad he's okay. That's good.
Mm,
Um, and, well, yeah, I'm sure he can find a way back. He's very resourceful in areas. She'll kind of set her cup down and kind of lean over her desk and just kind of peer at you, kind of look you up and down. Are you sure you're okay?
100%. What?
Well, I just get the feeling that well, you're not telling me everything. Are you sure you're fine?
Yes.
Because you don't look fine.
You mean?
Well, you got this kind of twitch about you when well, you're not doing as fine as you say you are. You
Side effect of stuff.
well, if you ever need to talk to me about anything, I'm here. I mean, it's my job is the guild master here. She'll just kind of reach her hand over and just kind of take yours. Just kind of like clasp it between her hands. I I am here for anything you need. Okay? If you need help, if you need assistance, advice, uh, weaponry, uh, jobs, I'm here to help.
Thank you. And it's very much appreciated.
Okay. Uh,
Right now, I do have to go up mother's. Um, also have to see how Emilius is doing because I break after a certain life event.
ah, all right. Well, as for your relative, he's been mostly okay. There's been some slight commotion from when I've had some of my people check in on him, see how he's doing. In case anything comes up, this way I can inform you all. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of dealing with the well mood swings of a dragonborn.
Sounds fiery.
Yeah, I would say thank goodness he is kind of resistant to fire. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, hmm. I did not know dragonborn during pregnancy craved such weird food.
What, celery and peanut butter?
Weirder, more like raw boar and strange fruit vegetable cocktails.
Might have to do a checkup on that in that case.
Uh, I mean, I, I have not much experience with said subject, so I don't know if this is normal or not.
Somewhat could be a side thing. I'll have to do an actual full physical checkup on her. Him, sorry.
Yes, well, uh, other than that, they're doing fine.
Right.
Was there anything else you had?
Just letting you know of everything going on. But letting you know that in about a week you'll have the commotion that you're g- completely miss back.
So I have a week of time to relax. Great, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
As for you, is there any work you have left to do? Any projects you're working on?
Done everything I need to.
All right.
Project-wise, I'm still working on a little something, but I've learned it's gonna take a lot longer.
Anything you want me to send on to your friends?
Friends?
Well, it sounds like you were going to be staying here for a bit.
Um, just forward them to me. I'll probably by the time everyone gets here, I'll be in the office
All right.
workshop.
All right. Well then, welcome back then. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. Until then, uh, she'll just kind of like just sit back down and pick up her mug. take care and tell your relative I said hi, and I hope that the the baby's doing well. The pregnancy's doing well.
I will do.
And again, if you need to talk about anything, I'm here.
Not a problem.
All right,
I will, if I do need anything, come to you.
good.
Well, actually, if I do remember last time, my shop didn't was missing a few materials. I'll just leave this shipping manifesto on the table here and just walk out slow.
She kind of like slowly reaches forwards as you're stepping out and begins to look
I'm gonna
at
bolt
it.
out. I'm gonna bolt it out of there.
Did you
I'm
do?
making a run for it.
He's like, what? Mordecai!
I'm already out of the building. I don't know what you're talking about. Cars, guess what? Dimension door, baby.
You just hear her yell just echoing through the air.
What did he do? Sorry, I
Birds are
came back.
just flying off.
Expensive materials that I'm asking for the workshop, and that I've already ordered on behalf of the guild.
So yeah,
Oh
Kai's
goodness.
dead.
Yeah, yeah, I,
Kai's gonna
yeah,
die.
yeah. I'm out of there. I'm out of there,
All right.
and heading to Kai's mother's house first.
Okay. So, uh, so you go about. Kai goes about his day there, meeting with family, getting, trying to avoid being killed. As for Finn, what are you doing? Are you just coming back after? Oh no, you just teleportation circled him off. You're resting now. Is that correct, Finn?
Repeat what you said. You're cut out for me.
Oh, Finn's just resting now, right?
Yeah, he's reading a book.
Okay. So, um, was there anything specific anyone wanted to do? Besides, or you guys just gonna kind of rest
Yes.
and relax?
So there's something I wanted to do,
Okay.
Karst. Um, at some point, whether it be later in the evening or I don't know when, they're not doing anything. Mogesh would find that. Okay, there's two things I want to do. Would find sort of like a private chamber. I don't just a room where he can be alone,
Mhm.
and he'd sit down and start meditating. And this time he's gonna try to reach. He had tried about 4 times now to reach out to Bahamut,
Mhm.
and he's gonna try to reach out to Bahamut again. And as he's reaching out, meditating, it starts to form towards. I don't know when he finds his center and he finds that peace. Uh, he just kind of just think or maybe try to think about communicating of like, look, I know you only reach out when you think it's absolutely necessary, but you spoke to me before and set me on this path, and this path has now led me to try to come back in search of your blessing for these weapons, as I'm sure you know. Please, if you could respond or help us get access to your temple to take your trial, please. And he's just gonna try to like reach out in that way.
Okay. Um, roll me a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
And fuck you, whoever that was that decided to hot rod down the street. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, I rolled above a 10.
Oh my
What?
gosh!
What?
Oh!
What is this?
Okay.
Momo, how dare.
All right. So Mogesh, as you kind of try to reach out and try to call upon Bahamut, you don't feel like anything is happening. You just feel disappointed. And as you open your eyes, you're no longer where you were before. You're just kind of floating. And you kind of look around and you just seem to be floating amongst the clouds with a kind of not in a blue sky above you, but a golden sky.
I will just kind of look around and just take in the beauty, and knowing that I'm here for a reason or that he's going to show up or something, I'm just going to inner peace, let the restlessness go away, and I'll just sit down
Okay?
and I'll wait for something to happen.
So, as you do, just kind of staying there, legs crossed, you're just kind of floating, bobbing up and down a little bit. The clouds begin to swirl and form and gather into a visage very reminiscent of Lion King's Mufasa scene. You see a large face of a grand dragon. You see, for the first time, a visage of Bahamut. And you hear just kind of a voice echoing through the air here. Prove you are worthy. And as he says that, you fall out of the sky and you go plummeting towards the earth. You fall faster and faster, clouds and birds passing by you. You see below you a mountain range. Not the mountain range of the Black Iron Mountains, but of some place else. Snow-capped peaks and that border along a dead terrain, barren of life, just an empty landscape on one side and a thriving life on the other. You are about to crash into one of the peaks of these mountains, but instead you pass through, plummeting deep and deep past mountain rock and soil. You come into a massive open cavern, and as your eyes kind of adjust, you see in this big empty cavern there is one lone structure, a temple. One's kind of similar to the design of Azure Dells, but different in some key ways. It has more of an earthy tone to its symbology on it. And the symbol that is emblazoned upon the large doors that you've seen before. It's similar to the symbol that Gar carries around her neck.
The symbol of Bahamut, I'm assuming.
The symbol of Zalafay.
Oh, Zalafay. Gotcha.
And you hear the voice of Bahamut again. Prove you are worthy. And with that, you wake up. But you aren't sitting in your meditative state like you were before. Instead, the room you're in is now a mess. And you're standing over a table, your hands kind of propping you up. and in one hand you have what looks like a charcoal pencil, and you see on a large piece of scroll paper before you is a very detailed sketch that you don't remember doing, but from how dirty your hands are, you must have done it. And you see a sketch of the temple that you saw in your vision.
Right. Well, he is a god after all. I guess we have to do it his way. Finn! Finn! And I grab the piece of paper and I'm start running to Finn.
Okay. You go knocking on Finn's door.
Finn is in the living room drinking hot
Oh.
chocolate, waiting.
Okay.
Mogash is still shouting. Finn!
Why don't you send Spade coming my way? Mogash over here.
Look, I talked with Bahamut, and he doesn't want us to go there until we've done Zalafe first, because we need to prove that we're worthy for him. Kind of a superiority complex, if you ask me. Thinks he's better than the other, but whatever. That's beside the point. Anyways, we need to do Zalafe's temple first before Bahamut. And look, I have a sketch. I guess I did it, but I didn't do it. It's a weird thing. Here.
I look at the paper cards.
It is a very detailed charcoal pencil sketch of Zalafe's temple and the surrounding area it is located in.
Would it be enough for me to teleport there?
Possibly. Is. And when I say detailed, I mean very detailed. A lot more detailed than you think Mogash would be able to do. Like, as he is not a very artistic person. Besides the art of Smash.
Mogash, where's Gara? I need to check something with her.
In the room, I think. Not the room I was in, but a different one.
Alright, come with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find Gara.
You could just do what I do.
And that
Just
is...
yell someone's name until they show up.
Yeah.
Mom! Dad! Mom!
Wow. Horny jail for the both of you.
What?
Why?
Horny jail?
What?
I didn't. I was
I
not
just
horny
said-
jail. All he said
I
was.
Yeah, this is like,
No.
how kids just
No.
kind of yell for their parents. It's like that's what kind of pictured this being reminiscent of. Like a kid calling for their parents.
No. No.
Is Gara in her room?
Yes, Gara is in her room.
I'm gonna go knock on the door. I'm gonna be polite, unless Mogash is gonna barge in.
I mean,
Mogash
he and
is-
her share a room, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna knock. He's just gonna walk in.
Yeah, yeah, that makes the most sense right there.
He's not gonna knock.
As long as he doesn't
Why
catch her
would
in
he
a
not?
compromising position.
Yeah, she's with someone else now.
Oh,
No, more like preparing, for Mogash.
No, she's reading a book or something
Okay.
on herbs, I'm guessing. 'Cause-
Tea.
On tea.
That's the tea, sis.
Hey, that's my thing.
Too bad. It's
I
stolen.
stole it.
Gara, you decent
I will
enough so I can
curse
come
you.
in?
I'm sorry.
You decent enough so I can come in?
Yes.
Okay, Finn's gonna go in. Mogash talked to a god and then drew this. Is this exactly where Zalafe's temple is? I'm gonna hand her the paper.
I look at the paper.
So
Does it look
as you
familiar?
as you check it out, as from what you remember seeing of the temple when you first saw it physically,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of these like the designs and symbols on it match what you remember.
Okay.
This is indeed a very detailed drawing of the temple, but before it was when you saw the temple, it was like half covered by mountain rock. This one shows it like fully uncovered.
Well, looks partially similar. I didn't get a full look at the entire temple since it was buried under a rock. But
And I was talking about the location. It is still the same location by what's that place called again?
right, yes.
Is it still by Valshalal? So I know whether I need to teleport us there directly.
It wasn't by Valshalel, it was in Grimgore Peaks.
By Grumabo.
By Grumobo. Okay, I guess I need to go pick up Kai, then teleport us. Anyways, that's the one thing I wanted to confirm with you.
No problem.
I'm gonna get started on planning a teleportation there.
Alrighty.
I need to go find Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Serena, what are you doing here?
Well, I was just agreeing with you.
you.
You would be outside with Mercy, but no, she would be outside with Mercy.
Mercy being the ever menacing Gargan there.
Do I have the energy needed to go deal with Mercy in Empire form outside right now?
Probably not.
You are right. The answer is no. I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go finish my hot
You're
chocolate.
never ready for her in Empire form, so I mean
That is true. You are right. Anyways, I wish you both a good day. Unless you need anything else from me, I'm gonna still be downstairs.
Yeah, rude. How rude.
How rude.
She wanted to stab a dwarf.
Your inner Stephanie is showing.
He would have been fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm.
That dwarf is a very
Ob-
weird man.
Obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Obnoxious
Uh,
is the word you're looking for.
He is. Yes, that is true.
I'm gonna go downstairs and wait for Serena to come back inside so I can chill her. I'm gonna eat the plushie tomorrow to go to Gromovo.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I don't need to teleport, but I don't know that. Fuck.
Okay.
Grandma Bo, I thought we were going to the Fangs Mountains.
No.
We can't. Bahamut said no.
Could you take me to the Fangs Mountains?
You and what wings? Actually,
What?
let me say I take you to the Dragonfang Mountains. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go south, search for the bow.
By yourself. And then how am I gonna pick you up?
I got this handy dandy scroll that I was given by the night elf magician. I will find you.
Alright? You forget the one problem is, I still need the trials take priority over finding a bow. I need
Yes, I understand.
I need my higher level I need my higher powered spells to take us around. Since
I
most of the
understand.
since most of the gods don't have the courtesy to teleport us to the other temples. Fucking
I mean,
bullshit.
it's not like this is a news to me, because most of the time your things were priority toward my things.
And with that, Finn is struck down by lightning.
Dad, please stop fighting.
I'm not even gonna fucking counter that. I don't have the energy to do that. You know what? Is everybody fine with me sending Mercy off to the fucking mountains?
Sure. Go right
I
ahead.
mean, I can accompany her.
We need you for the trials.
Yes, we need you for the trials.
First, I'm gonna send Mercy to the mountains.
Okay.
I need to roll though.
Mm-hmm.
True. Well, you did roll an intelligence check before. You got a 20.
The 20 was for me sending was for what's it called, to go to Temple of Bahamut.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I assume it's me to teleport her to where she thinks the bow is.
you remember that you were shown a picture of the mountains area, which, the last location of the bow is in that area somewhere.
Yeah,
So,
but I need to roll to see how close I get her to my exact point.
okay. So which dice do you have to roll then?
I think multiple D100s. Let me check. I posted
Let's
this
see.
spell in chat.
So 1d10. Oh, so 2d10. 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance. So if you tried to travel 120 miles, landed off target, and rolled a 5 and a 3 uh, on the 2d10, you would be off target by 15% or 18 miles. Okay.
Alright, so first of all, I roll a D10, right? Or two D10s.
2d10s. Okay. Also, so, okay.
That's one. That's two.
Huh. Okay. So, let's see.
And then I roll a D100, I believe.
Let's see.
Of course, am I? Would
So
you describe that
4.
I've seen the area?
So,
Would you describe that I've seen the area casually, Karst?
yeah,
All
I'd say
right,
so.
so I need to roll above a 54 to get her on target. She
Uh,
is in a similar area.
okay, so she's 4% off from the area.
Part of me hopes 4% off in the air.
All right. So was Raiden? Were you gonna go with or?
I mean, we do have to go to the trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to do the trial still, so.
Right, party it is.
Okay. Well, Mercy. I think Mercy does have a way to get back though. A
Yes.
one-time use way to get back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mercy gonna do the trial with us, or how is it gonna? What is gonna
Well,
happen exactly?
depending how fast she works, she might be able to get back to you guys in time.
How far is the mountain?
And another continent.
Mm-hmm. Northern
I
continent.
mean,
Well, let's see where we land first, and we can then determine how far away we are, because I have Nova with me, I have Spyglass, I have things.
Actually, Karst, she's off target. Not
Yeah.
in a similar area, she's off target.
Yeah, she is. Uh, let's see. I'd say.
I
Okay.
can go with Mercy, or just give her the chariot that me and Serena have.
Okay. So you'll travel with her.
I guess it'll help. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Mercy and Raiden, Finn, you send them both off. You guys
Yep.
are off by a fair amount. So it's just 4%. So it's a low roll, but thankfully from Finn. So not bad, Finn. I mean, only 4% off. Um, I'd say you probably guys are probably at uh the, the far base of the mountains. I'd say probably right about
By the
here.
way, Ben can teleport you. He's on 13 hit points now.
Oh no! Ouch. Yeah, I'd say you're probably about right here.
Finn, you look a bit spent.
I'm not with you. I
Yeah,
just sent both of you.
yeah. He's Finn stayed behind. So
Okay,
basically
I didn't know that he can do that.
yeah
Finn is dying.
he burned away his own life
By the
force
way,
to.
another reason why Finn is hesitant to teleport you far away, because your character isn't the one that has to kill themselves every time they teleport to do a spell.
But at least you have the healer there to patch you up.
Healers
Of
are
course,
here.
most of us don't know that.
Well, you've seen Finn have just like when he's trying to do magic, just all of a sudden just like get very hurt like more hurt than what he was. Like he was done like a couple big spells back to back. Then yeah.
And he's commented on those multiple occasions.
Just seems like it's consequence of using high magic. Not gonna lie.
Well, he has said on multiple occasions. I've already burned through that one spell, so I'm gonna have to burn through my own physical well-being to do it again.
Kind of surprised he doesn't age just
Oh
ever
no,
so slightly.
oh no! If Finn was gonna do that, Finn would have had gray hairs from dealing with Mercy,
Hey,
and then
he would have had similar hair color as Mercy then.
Again, rude. I think you start to begin to mix Laya and Mercy in your head.
No,
Yeah.
I think he's stressed from both characters for different reasons.
Um. So
I find it
Serena's
funny.
just gonna Serena's just gonna say, so where are we going next? Now that Mercy and Raiden are, well, going to do that.
continuing with the trials.
Where are
Yes,
we
we
going next?
For some reason, Mercy's very fucking insistent on going to the mountains to find her bow. Well, we could have done that after we went to the Temple of Bahamut. But no, we need the bow.
Patience is a virtue she's not really that well versed in. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, consider how often she asked for something and received something from you guys.
To be fair, we were gonna go there next, but I
No, you went.
understand your point. We were actually, but okay. By next, I mean after this trial is what I mean. But I understand your point nonetheless.
So
Thank
Uh,
you, thank you, thank
gonna
you.
be so, it's gonna be so easy for fucking Kurt to kill Finn right now. I have no hit points and Finn has no defenses up.
all of a sudden, Wild
Serena
Wolf
punches him.
attacks Finn, just bites his ankles and drags him off.
let's not say we did, please.
Oh dear.
Or
Okay.
I will have to bring Crystal back in and
No, that's fine.
This is where Serena leaves and my backup character comes in.
No,
exactly.
So there's a
damn it.
50-foot tall dwarf that shoots truth beams from his eyes.
What?
Yes.
A 50
tall.
foot tall dwarf.
I'm gonna punch
Yeah.
him.
Ah, wait, is he just like? Does he still have like his dwarf proportions, but just 50 feet
Yeah.
tall? So
Yes.
like a dwarf just 50 times their normal size.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Gara, but only a dwarf.
Yes.
All right.
So it's just your average human height.
Oh my god.
And he shoots truth beams from his eyes, Cars.
So a human paladin, but
Human
it's just
paladin.
named as a dwarf.
Or
Yeah.
His name is
cleric.
Dwarf.
How original.
Yep,
All
totally.
right. So,
So we're going to the Temple of Zalafay.
well, Finn needs rest.
Yes, I know.
So
After.
it will be a day.
I get that. I
so-
wasn't gonna make him do that
Yeah.
now.
If Finn was to tell Serena that it was Aliphae, she'd be like, well, good news is I think I can actually teleport us there. Well, not to the temple, but as close to it as possible. We will have to walk into the city though.
Deflated Finn says thank you.
So, well, the rest of you guys who are behind at Azurdel's temple can get some rest.
One, wait, 1,
And
2, 3, 4.
I mean, can't we just use the teleportation circle at Ashurdel's temple to get to Zalafay's temple?
Finn does
I
not
don't-
have the location runes for
I do
Zalface.
not. I've never visited Zalafay's temple.
I know, but do I have the sigils? Would I have been able to
You didn't.
see those? Okay.
No.
You
All
don't even. I don't think Gara knows what to look for.
That is also true, but you
right.
never know.
So, for Raiden and Mercy, you guys saddle up in your own means of transportation and head towards the approximate location Mercy knows of for where this bow was last seen. I need you guys to roll me survival checks. Okay, 16. All right. Um, the terrain here is a bit, well, not a bit, but is very uneven. Very, uh, not well. Difficult terrain doesn't affect Mercy or those she travels with. Yay, Rangers. But it is very not kind of a lot you have to maneuver around, as there's a lot of jutting boulders and rocks sticking out of the ground, a lot of fallen trees, and some forested areas that make traversal a bit more time consuming. But with Mercy's training, she's able to get you guys through and manage to avoid some more hazardous areas. As you guys are
So,
trapped.
Raiden,
Oh, before you guys say anything, could you run perception checks too, by the way?
Sure.
21, 20, natural
Oh
20.
wow.
Nice. All right. You guys keep a sharp eye out, and you guys can discuss.
so Raiden, now that I have
Yeah.
you here, why are you really with us?
Pardon. Internet lag for a minute. Minute. What happened?
Why, why are you really with us?
Uh, I don't know. It's my mission, I guess. It's my purpose in life.
I doubt that the fates were that specific to tell you that you should follow the celestial white wolf and a weird non-angelic lady.
Yeah, that's my duty.
I mean, why are you with us here with Nova and me?
Oh, to the mountain, you mean?
Yes.
I just don't want a friend to go alone.
Who else seems to want to help me? Here?
I don't mind lending you a hand, but it's not good to like let a friend go alone on a dangerous mission. You never know what might happen.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, do you see anything?
I don't know. Do I, Cars? Do I see anything with my passive perception?
Well, with your guys' active perception rolls, um, let's see, Raiden with your natural 20, you would pick this up first. You start to hear the sound of something shifting and moving, and you can tell up in the distance that from the sound of it, it kind of sounds like an avalanche.
Define avalanche? Like a
Like an avalanche is coming towards you. A bunch of snow and debris.
oh.
It though with your natural 20, you it's still a good distance away, but is coming towards you.
We should run. We should run.
Okay, let's run.
Okay, so as you try to find cover that can protect you from the avalanche, uh, roll me uh, another survival check or uh, perception check.
I'm gonna use
Ooh.
luck.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
okay. So
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
okay, 22. All right. So you guys are running along, trying to find some place. Well, running and riding along, trying to find a place to take cover. Mercy, you notice that there is a cave that is looks like it is large enough to get yourself and Nova and the cart inside.
Come this way, to the cave.
Right behind you.
Okay. As you guys get inside, about maybe 30 seconds pass as you get in there before you start hearing the rumbling getting closer and closer. And then all of a sudden you just watch as just waves of snow just come barreling over the top of the cave and just jettisoning down towards the bottom of the mountain. This goes on
Well,
for
that was
about
close.
about like a minute, minute and a half before it comes to a stop.
Are we snowed in?
The cave of the mouth of the cave is snow covered. Yes.
I'm gonna take a stone and light it.
Okay. Cast light on it. Which it's good.
And
So
examine the cave.
all right. It's a fairly large cave. Just kind of look around. You see remnants of what look like what past people have lived here, or have like taken this place as shelter. And kind of notice that there are some cave drawings in here.
What kind of people were they?
Um, doesn't look like they were very advanced. A lot of the stuff you've seen here is very crude and simple. So probably
Were they?
Primitive?
not extremely primitive. They look like they know how to shape bowls and like carve stone. As you see, there are some stone,
But
but
were
nothing.
they like normal people or were they like Arakokra, flying people?
You're not sure from this. From the drawings, you can just tell that they were humanoid,
Okay.
but no wings. So or any show signs of like they had tails
Or flying.
or flying. Yeah. So
The bow we're looking for is bow of legend, apparently. One of the fastest archers and fastest flyers was Arakokra.
Hmm. Interesting.
As we are trying to find here. It was one of the weapons before the Calamity, as I understand it. Ancient times.
Do you think it'll be in mint condition? Usable at least?
I don't know. Didn't occur to me to ask, but it was the knowledge I gained from the goddess of knowledge. If it was not gonna be useful, then I hope that she wouldn't lead me down this path.
Hmm. Good point.
That would be second cruelty of gods.
third cruelty. It was all a dream. Oh, sorry.
Why are you apologizing? It's fine.
Sorry for interrupting.
It's
So
it's
I will
okay.
look around and see whether there are other openings in the cave we are in, or lead more. Also, the stone is for Raiden.
Oh, I have night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, true. You do.
Yeah. Don't worry about me.
Still, this allows us to see in color, while grayscale still has, some disadvantages.
True.
True.
Okay. So, as you guys are kind of looking around, go ahead and roll me investigation checks. You don't have to all roll at once.
My roll 20 has a problem. Did I roll?
It's not showing up. Oh, there goes mine too. Connection server was
Uh,
interrupted.
I I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I
I rolled a
rolled.
19, but I refreshed.
Okay. Let's,
Yeah, roll 20 said to fuck off.
yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Give me a chance for it to.
I got 17.
Let me go ahead and reload.
I'm not sure what I got. I think it's a 19.
There.
It's back.
Yep. I'm just reloading.
Well, it was midnight.
Okay.
Nope. Well, I guess I'll roll a new one.
I see it. 17. Got it.
Oh, 17?
Yep.
Now that's I
That's
see
no, that's
Mercy
that's
17.
Mercy's.
Yeah, mine didn't register. I'll roll another one. Just waiting for my sheet to load.
Okay. All right. Well then, while I'm waiting for yours to load, I can cover what Mercy finds. So, Mercy, as you begin investigating around, you oh, an 8. Ouch. Wait, you did roll better than that though before though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take your other one. I'm just glad it's just working now. So, as you guys begin looking around, you both begin seeing more drawings, other signs of life here, and you start finding a lot more older, faded drawings. It looks like a drawings of the mountains, very crudely sketched, and you see what looks like pictures of large birds circling the mountains.
Look, this looks like Alakokra.
Hmm.
We might be on the right track.
Of course, is the cave really big? Or how is it? Like, just a normal cave with drawings?
It's a pretty good sized cave. Probably about like opening wise, like from side to side, probably about good. I'd say
Like,
like
can we
20.
venture into it?
Yeah, good 20, 25
Oh,
feet. Ceiling, you probably have a good maybe I'd say 15-foot clearance, and it goes in for about maybe a good at least for like far as you can tell, maybe 45 feet. That's probably why it was used by
alright.
multiple people for shelter. So as you guys kind of continue in, you just find more remains of items and stuff left behind. A lot of them broken. You know, some of them kind of like crumbling to pieces or worn out, but not finding any other exits.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Cast Detect Magic and begin looking around. You don't find anything magical in here.
Hmm.
Yeah. You guys keep looking around. You find some more drawings in here of more what looks like birds, but they have extra appendages, arms and legs, but large wings on them.
What do you think, Raiden?
Well, I'm not sure. I guess this is all that's in the cave. Should we go back outside?
To kind of clarify, the drawings of the birds, like the bird people, you see are placed more near the top of the mountains. While you did find drawings of like non-winged people more closer to the bottom.
So I guess
We should have clarified before I cast magic, but yes, it seems like we should head more upwards.
can we dig out of the avalanche snow
You could probably
first, or
you could probably melt it,
I mean,
or
sure.
dig if you wish.
I guess melting is the best option here.
Fire, wonderful thing. So,
I don't have fire.
I do.
hmm
Cool.
question is, which kind of fire you're gonna be using?
It's either fireball or just um
Might not be a
straight lines
good
of fire.
might not be a good idea.
Yeah, I guess I'm going with the fang of the fire snake.
Okay. Well, the other question was if you were going to use your new gauntlets.
Oh, hmm. Now I'll keep those. I'll save those.
Okay. All right. Because they last for a minute, while your fangs of the fire snake, you have to keep spending key.
Oh, do I?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so. You expend one key to do fire damage, right?
Yeah, for one attack.
Hmm. All right. Guess I'll use the gauntlets.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. I mean, because you can. I know you get your key back, you know, on a short rest, right? Or you get
Yeah.
half your key.
No, I don't get any key from short rests.
Oh,
I get them all back from a long
oh,
rest.
long rest. Yeah. Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
think you get your key back from a long rest. That's how monks work.
Yeah, long
Yeah,
rest.
you don't
I
get it
think
from
so.
short.
Yeah. So it's hard to keep track of all the special features.
Key.
Welcome back,
Some of the
Mogarsh.
features. Sorry, you can spend a
Come
key a
back.
few points available.
Anyway, so you.
So you get it back from a short rest of at least 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. How much
Oh,
does he
you
get
do.
back?
All.
All of it? Wow.
All of it.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but you have to just probably spend a lot of key in order to melt enough of this, though. So,
No problem.
so as you activate your gauntlets and you kind of set to send out fire, you begin as you kind of send out your first punch. You watch as this like flaming fist goes flying outwards and collides with the snow. And then you send another, and another, and just begin sending barrages of flaming fists flying at the packed snow, which begins to melt. I'd say probably after about a minute of doing this, uh, you manage to burn and melt a tunnel that you guys can get out of, opening up the path for you.
Glad to have you along.
Thank you.
And as
Let us commence forth.
you guys climb out, looking around at the avalanche terrain and looking up towards the mountain, you can kind of see, now that you know what to kind of look for, that there seems to be something built there at the top of the mountains. Very faintly, you can see it as it as the snow-packed area or the snow-capped mountains. There's something that kind of sticks out amongst the white. So can't really tell from this distance what kind of color it is, but you notice that it's definitely different from the mountain rock and snow.
Question: how much feet will it take to fly up there?
A lot. You guys are gonna have to travel for miles.
Ooh.
So,
All right.
but you set out. You guys can get your way up there, and we'll cover next week what you guys find.
Alrighty.
I mean, we got the de facto hearse.
True, you do have Nova, and you do have the foldable wagon that Raiden took with him to make his transportation easier, so he doesn't have to slow down Nova. But anyway,
He's a monk. He's a light of a feather.
no, he has light. He has his monk fall when he's falling like a feather, not when he's
I
just
glide.
always.
Hey,
So
I glide. Don't forget.
I
Yes.
mean,
Don't
I
forget
mean,
this.
there's a solution for that. We can just keep throwing him.
I think that would take longer than just him having his own means of transportation. But anyway,
I'm. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
yes, Nadim.
Oh.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pop out right now because I feel like death.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Fine
we're
indeed.
gonna wrap up the session here. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all had some slight enjoyment with stuff. I know the
Don't worry, Mercy will die next session.
oh
Okay.
she'll be fine. It's Raiden that's gonna die. Thank you all.
Joke's on you. Mercy's wearing the red shirt.
Thank you for all coming. Thank you all for coming. Ethan, I hope you had a good time back for a bit.
Of course, my guy.
And I know this trial wasn't as action-packed or adventurous as like Philomora's. It was more of
Who
a
cares about Philomora's?
Me?
it was more of a life lesson one than some of the others. I mean, Azrael didn't want to risk hurting his daughter, so no, he felt like you guys needed more of a kind of spiritual, mental uh, enlightening than
I love
others.
how pieces. I love how pieces one is like, lol, kill yourself. Literally.
Yeah, yeah. Fight yourself. Ha ha ha. You are your own worst enemy. You must defeat yourself. But anyway,
Hooray for Azrael's emo dagger.
yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time as Mercy and Raiden go on a hike up a mountain. Yeah. And then
Mm-hmm.
eventually meet up with everyone else as you guys will tackle.
Oh, I figured we'd go on without them.
Yeah.
Well, they have a day's worth of travel they can get through. And you guys, well, Finn needs a day's worth of rest. So,
Finn is dying.
yeah, Finn is
Yeah.
Finn is hurt. He's very
Yeah,
blood.
but-
He's got blood coming out of his eyes, ears, nose, mouth.
Knowing you, Karsh, to be honest, the bow isn't just laying there. Of course, with that already the hint, there's going to be a society of people, and this bow's going to be in the center, and the bow's going to need some other bullshit to get through it to get it.
Trial by
mean-
combat.
You want the bow to be just laying there? That sounds like a boring quest to me.
Yeah, I know,
Maybe there's
but
a
I was kind of
puzzle.
hoping we'd all go through it like that, since be good to have everyone around. But
Well, it's more of a challenge for these two then.
hey, all it took was a scroll of teleportation. What's that, like 20k gold?
Well, depends where you get it from. Could be more.
Well then, I guess I won't be here next week since the entire session will be just us two.
No, it
Right?
won't.
We don't have to be here?
No, it won't be just them. Anyway,
Being a smartass, sorry.
yeah, I know. But We'll
If
see.
you want, we can do it sometime in the week.
I
I'm free
don't.
on Monday,
I don't
Tuesday.
think. I don't think I'll have the
Sure.
free time.
Oh.
So
You don't have the free time?
I don't know if I will. I try not to plan too far ahead for things because I don't never know how
How
things will
about
change.
how about Saturday?
Maybe I don't know.
Anywho,
You don't
I'll
know
see you guys
Saturday?
later.
Good night,
Things can
anyway.
come up. Anyway, I'll catch you guys all next week. Until then, take care. Stay safe,
Yep.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
See ya,
You too.
everybody.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.